Oh, that's perfect. Every time we go live, Neil Spun does that. Needles and gentle spoons.
Exactly. Live with Smoo and the crew. Exactly.
You've got that time to go off. Yeah. It's Terry here from Smoo's Workshop and the rest of the crazy crew. Dave's away for his dinner. We've got Colin from Festa 67's Workshop.
Hello, people.
We've got Chris from Gross Models.
Evening, all.
We've got Mike Mountain from Scaly Models.
Hi, everyone.
And we've got a resident Yam Yam Neil.
Hello.
And we have Reese, aka Beaker. RJC Models. So a very good evening to everybody that's joined in the chat tonight. I'll just go and do a few quick hellos to everybody that's joined in. Right, where are we? Right at the start. First in tonight was Chris Henderson. Hi, all from Dark Kendall. What do they do? Dark chocolate?
Dark Kendall.
Lee Barlow. Hi up, Smoo. Rattle Can Rebel, Festa 67, rocking the house tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I pay him every week to say that. He's costing me a fortune. I want to buy a new hat.
Chris Henderson put up a question. Are your Smoo Industry t-shirts for sale, pal? Would love to wear one abroad this year in Turkey, New York and Dubai. They're kind of a joke between us, and we're getting them on their birthdays and that. We didn't plan on selling them, but we might be able to come up with something. Maybe a dungeon t-shirt or something. But we'll have a think on that one. But yeah, we'll put any ideas up in the dungeon, which is obviously our Facebook group that a lot of you guys have joined, so you can interact with us when we're not live. We can throw some ideas about on there and get costings, and if anybody's interested and see if it's viable, we could maybe go ahead with it. But we weren't planning on selling anything. So yeah, the dungeon, we're doing well. I think we're up to with 46 members or something at the moment, Colin.
Yeah,
yeah, something. Yeah, it's like what I was saying just now before we came live. I've got artwork for a dungeon logo and that, so you know, could always offer if people want a T-shirt with that on it.
Yeah, £150.
I can email them the artwork and they can get it done at their local Vista print.
Yeah, and then that just get them done themselves.
Supply them from here.
Yeah,
keep me posted.
Yeah, so that's an idea.
Just send me an email to me Festa 67's workshop. I don't mind. Yeah,
Lee Barlow says, yeah, we'd love a T-shirt and a sticker for my bench. I don't even have stickers myself. I don't work. So I've not really got a budget for buying stickers, and I believe they're quite expensive to get printed off professionally. Might be something to look.
I'll do some.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Colin.
So you know, it's something we can chat about when we're off air. But yeah, if there's enough interest off of people, you know, then I'll look at getting something sorted.
Right, so we'll look into that for you guys. Rattlecan Rebel says, love to see some Beaker and Yam Yam t-shirts too. Beaker's
doing silence.
Has somebody been putting the picture out on the internet?
Posting up every time we've got a live feed, that picture, Beaker and
Yam doing science.
Yeah.
You ever done photo with me? Yeah, give me give it a tweet.
Yeah, that was quite funny. But Beaker's got his one that he got for his birthday. It was his birthday through the week, hence the quick impromptu video before we went on the live build. So yeah, he's got some of his stuff that's still to come. So he's got his T-shirt. And welcome back, Dave.
Right, there we go, Terry.
Oh, here he is.
Better.
I'll stick Beaker up on the big screen there. He's showing off his six-pack to everybody.
It's more of a keg.
Yeah, it's more of a keg. There we go.
Yeah.
More
of a tank.
I didn't realise Beaker had a pair of boils on his ears like that.
Yeah, bless him.
Hey, he's had his ears pierced. Has he got a couple of studs in?
Flesh stones. What else have we got? Right, so that was t-shirts. Keep it to hobby says good evening, everybody.
Hello.
Keep it. How are you doing?
Hello, geese.
Lee
I'm
Barlow's in.
Deutschland.
Hello.
Lee Barlow's in. He says hello all.
Hello, Lee.
Ronald Borg's in. He says good evening, crew. Evening, Ronald.
Ronald.
I did put a thing up in chat for him, bless him.
Some of the guys are chatting amongst themselves, seeing what they've been working on. Keep it to hobby is working on a Volkswagen Samba and 124th Breville.
Oh, good shout.
Lee Barlow is working on a Tamiya, a 112 scale YZR-M1. I think it's the 09, possibly.
Oh, yeah, I've done one of them bad boys with a Rossi on it. Oh, nectar.
Chris Henderson is working on a 132 Revell Spitfire Mark 10C.
Oh, that sounds an interesting one.
Mike's got a Samba in his stash, and Lee's asking, is the Samba a nice kit? Anybody done it?
I haven't got round to doing mine yet, but I have actually got. I got the zero paints for it. The actual Volkswagen colours.
Oh, you got the zero paints for yours, Mike? Yeah.
Zero paints, yeah. Couldn't do it
Yeah.
in the zeros because they take the roll number from Volkswagen apparently, and
Yeah, it's a proper colour match. They're cracking paint.
They do.
I'll give that a go.
They do nice paint, don't they? Zero paints. I've heard good things about them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got the big truck that I'm doing. The American one's got a cat engine in it, and I didn't know anywhere to get the cat yellow. So I've got the zero paints Caterpillar yellow.
Yeah.
And it's a nice big
use
60 mil jar.
Cat, Star Wars one.
I've also got a range of metal paints as well, don't you?
Oh, they do loads of stuff. They do chameleon paints and all, the ones that change colours and all that. They've got.
Yeah, but they've got
really?
like where AK and that have brought out true metal and all that lot.
Right.
They have also Steve has also brought out his own range of actual metal paints.
Oh,
Oh,
like
I haven't seen
steel and things like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, because I've been using the Mr. Hobby Super Metallics and I love those. I wouldn't mind trying those then if he's got some metallic ones. I do like my metallics. Ronald Borg goes, good evening, Colin.
Hello, Ronald.
Keep it to hobby saying the Samba is a very nice kit.
Oh, good.
My favourite name of the lot, Frankie goes to Hobbywood. Hey guys, good evening.
Hey, Frankie.
Evening, Frankie. Paul Shortland is evening all. Evening,
Hello, Paul. Hello,
Oh,
thanks for the comments, by the way, Frankie, on my YouTube stuff, mate. That really means a lot, mate. Thank you.
mine.
Yeah, it's really nice when you get feedback. Be it good or bad, constructive, or you just keep it constructive, But it's really nice when people actually give you feedback and kind of makes it all worth it.
Yeah.
There was a nice comment on the dungeon as well. Somebody that can't actually get into the live feeds and was watching them back and just really enjoyed watching them. So it's really nice to get that kind of feedback for you guys. Shane Young saying good evening, everyone.
Hello, Shane.
Hi, Shane.
Hi, Shane.
Thomas Easton's in as well, saying hi.
Yeah,
Hi, Thomas.
Paul Lloyd saying good evening again, chaps. Hope everyone's well. Dodging along, Paul.
Hi, Paul. Hi, Paul.
As well as Billy, buddy.
Yeah. JS Idaho saying happy Saturday all. Evening, JS Idaho.
Yes.
Keep it to a hobby, saying zero paints are great. Yeah, I mean, we're hearing good stuff about them. David Hunter uses them. Another plug for my man David Hunter there at DH Model Works, but I've seen him use them.
As well as that Caterpillar ones, I've got the zero paint set for the Estoril edition, the Yamaha YZR M109. I'm not going for the 2K clear, but I have got the pack, and it's got like the matte black and the.
Evening, Alan. Northwest.
All right, Alan.
Oh, Alan.
He's just missed us plugging David again. So yeah, also Northwest Modeler. He uses zero paint.
He likes the zero paints, yeah.
And like I say, they do shiny work better than anyone else. So good luck with them.
I haven't tried them yet, but yeah, I've got them for that YZ M109 bike that I'm going to do my special build on with the foot etch stuff with the riveted chain.
You got the Estoril, wouldn't you?
The Estoril one, yeah. I've got the one that you built as well, but the Estoril one's the one that I fancy doing all the fact because it's got like the zero paints comes with a matte black, a pearlescent coat as well,
Yeah,
as well
yeah,
as the silver and that. It looks really nice.
yeah.
I haven't sprayed them yet.
I'm gonna do the Rossi Stoner at Laguna.
Yeah.
Just trying to source the right Ducati for the Stoner bike, but I'll get there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm used to spraying. Get my teeth in. Used to spraying lacquers, so I don't envisage any problems. And I've heard they're good quality. So yeah. Davey UK is in. Good evening, all. Good evening, Davey.
Hello, Davey.
Hi, Davey.
Davey says zero paints are very good. Apply them in very light coats.
Yeah.
So you don't slap it on.
Yeah, popped it from there, Davey. Missed it on. Or missed it on.
Yeah, 2 thin coats.
Sergeant Bones is in. Hey guys.
Hello, Sarge.
Hello.
Lee Barlow's saying they're good paint. I use them for all my bikes. I've just got them for that special build. But I think they're going to be fantastic. Frankie Goes to Hobbywood says, no problem, Colin. It was my pleasure, and you're doing fantastic work.
Yeah, that was some really decent comments he put up on the bus build, and I think he's mid Barry Sheen build at the moment. So yeah.
Alan's just saying, just make sure when you're using them, the lighter the better. And I believe shooting them about 10 to 14 psi. Alan, is that about right? Because they're really quite they're ready for spraying out the bottles. You don't have to think them or anything.
Out of interest, Smoo, what size pots do they come in, mate?
I'll tell you now. I've got them some
Different.
Sorry, everyone was going at once there. What was that?
Depends on what colour it is. They have got different size pots.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, I've got a 60 mil in
They go from that
60
size
mil and red arrows
to that one.
Yeah, well, the Caterpillar one I've got in a 60 mil. And
15 mils the smallest he does, and that's for certain colours.
There you go, 60 and 30. That's what. Northwest, he knows. He's the man. He knows.
I've got
he also does 15 mil in certain colours because I'll show you them there.
Oh, right, yeah.
that's the pack for my Estoril and their 30 mil bottles.
30 mil, yeah.
Yeah.
I've just been watching that scale model builder doing his cars. I'm doing the rounds of people that are doing shiny cars because I'm really enjoying doing them. So I'm watching like people, and he's been using them zero paints, and they come up really well. But he's been doing DL2 pack and that, which I can't do obviously. So
yeah. That's 2 parts of the 30 mil. Aye, yeah. But there's a white and a metallic silver, and then the other bottle is a pearlescent, and there's a matte black, and then obviously there's whatever lacquer coat you put on the top.
And you were saying they do the chameleon colours as well, don't they?
I believe they do chameleon paints, yeah. The ones that
you've got the different.
yeah, you just cheat. You just cheat.
Sorry, Dave. What was that, mate?
So you just cheat.
What are you holding up there, mate?
The old chameleon nail powders, mate.
Oh, right.
That's what I'll be doing my Beetle in.
Question for Chris from Gross Models. Where is Chris's E-Models jacket?
It's on the back of my chair. Huh?
Feed, mate.
Yeah.
Sitting on the back of my chair.
I am holding up my end of the bargain, mate.
I'm just sitting having a wee cup out of my one. Yeah.
I'm only allowed to wear it on Monday nights.
Are we plugging our YouTube merchandise, are we?
Was that a Festus mug? Oh, lovely.
That's a Festus 67 exclusive.
Nice.
Here we go.
Need to speak up, Reese, for them to get you on their cam.
You got an RJC Models mouse mat.
I've got Smoo Industries one, but it's a bit stained looking.
I don't want to know about that.
Northwest Modelers asking on smoking. Yeah.
Woodbine.
Medicinal.
Yeah, it's legally available on the NHS for medicinal purposes.
What's Colin smoking? Right, aye. So this is going to be the last one in our body build of the Triumph Herald and the 132 scale starter kit that we got for a bit of fun. Quite a lot of the guys have actually finished. I haven't. I went away. I was away for 3 days at a lady friend's house, checking out flesh stones so that I could get them right on my models. So it was purely for scientific research. So I got a bit done in the Herald, and I finished a little Games Workshop one. So I'll show you a bit where I've got with the Herald. I've got all my nice glossy coat down and that, but I didn't really get much done. Dave, you want to let us know what you've been up to? You've finished your Herald, haven't you?
Dave,
why is your room gone backer?
Yeah, I finished mine, mate. I finished mine ages ago. You just slack a noob, you.
Yeah,
why do you want to go and get it?
Well, if you want to. I mean, as we say, we've got the Smoo's Dungeon, and everybody's sort of put up photos and albums of their work.
Yeah, I did. I put it in there. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Left a bit, Dave. Left a bit.
Yeah.
The other left.
To your right. Don't you listen to Chris? There it is. It's in the middle.
I can't see now because there's that many little squares on the stick. I can't see now. Anyway, there it is.
That's cracking. So you're finished with that?
Yeah, the filler on the door and all that. Bless him.
Nice.
So, yeah.
So
it was fun.
We've got 28 viewers at the moment. If you have joined from the Facebook link in the small window, do click the YouTube icon at the bottom. That'll bring it in the YouTube feed, and you can join in with the chat. Alan's going, yeah, Smoo. And Mike, why? And Paul Lloyd saying I can do that research easily online these days, Smoo. Keep it to hobby saying great job. You done, guys? Sergeant Bones is saying lovely work there. And Paul Lloyd saying well done, Dave. Nice job.
Thank you.
Northwest modelers say, Mike, you're out of focus, laugh out loud. He's our resident.
Don Gilchrist has joined us. Evening, people.
Hi, Don.
Evening, Don. So, Dave, what else have you been working on then now that your Herald build's finished? What have you been?
I've done about 10 kits this week.
Yeah, I've been playing around with. I've taken a couple of them downstairs and swapped about and on the shelf downstairs. But I've been doing the Revell 100 helicopters, and for like £6.50 between £6 and £7 a kit. They're really good, fun little builds.
Yeah, right. Pocket money kits on your CD dial.
Yeah, bit of dial work, and then I did the BMW that Neil kindly sent me, but it was the decal old and very old, so I didn't want to use most of them. So I changed it into a track day car. It's my first. Well, I've done the Subaru, and I did the Celica, but they're rally cars. They're not shiny. So I thought I'd have a go at a shiny.
That's lovely.
And did the BMW. I can't spray 2-pack and things like that because I'm obviously I'm in the bedroom.
Yeah.
So it was just X7 and elbow brakes.
Looking nice,
I'm
though.
quite chuffed for that. Yeah, I've knocked the mirror off it now, so I'll have to fix that later.
You're definitely,
what you do.
Definitely getting into all your shiny. So any other stuff?
I am. And then, so I've started my next shiny. I've lost the lid now. I had a lid. Oh, there you go.
Says that's awesome, by the way, Dave. He likes your Beamer.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. I'm not. It's it's my first sort of foray into shiny. So I got that as well this week. So I've started that, and so far I've got 5 on it.
That's a nice looking kit, that, Dave.
It does look nice. It does look nice.
Gives you 2 different sets of wheels and everything with it, doesn't it?
They do, yeah. Yeah, that's the ones that are on the original rally car. But where I've done the calipers and painted them yellow and things like that, I was gonna put the 5-spokes on because it's not for competition. It's for my own shelf,
Yeah. Yeah, it's your model at the end of the day.
Yeah. Yeah, and I shall do what I like with it.
Do 2 of each.
Yeah. What I'll do is it's a rally car. What I'll probably do is I'll probably go and find an in scale like the Space Saber tyres. You can only do 40 miles an hour and stick one of them on it.
Excellent, Dave. Cheers for that.
Stratos. Sorry, Dave.
All right, you got a Stratos, mate. I don't care. I've got a Scooby. I've got a Scooby. I've just got now.
Oh, Dave, sorry, Dave, didn't catch that, mate.
Yeah. Next month, mate, I get my bonus, my annual bonus from work next month. So that's one of the kits that's on my save list. I shall have the Stratos.
Yeah, it's a nice little kit, actually, Dave. Saying that, on the side, you'll enjoy building it.
Yeah, apart from the fact that it don't come with the windows in the side.
Yeah, I scratch built some, mate. I'll send you down a bit of plexi if you want.
Cheers, mate.
Oh, you creep.
Excellent. Expat Spain's in. It says hi to Smoo in the group. Lee Barlow's going nice work.
Thank you, guys.
Alan's going Evo. Nice. Dave UK's going nice work on the BMW, Dave.
Thank you. Thank you, Frankie.
Frankie goes to Hobbywood. Nice BMW, Dave.
Yeah, thanks, David. I was reading it myself.
Yeah. Alan's obviously saying that Tamiya Evo is a good kit.
Yeah.
And Expat Spain's going Scooby-Doo.
That's super, actually. That was a really nice kit to build.
Yeah, you enjoyed that, yeah.
I did. I enjoyed that a lot.
Catch up.
Was that
I need to catch up.
Dave?
One.
Pardon, mate?
Was that the Tamiya one, was it, mate?
Yeah.
Dave, I need
It
to
really was.
catch up with you.
It really was. Pour the paint in the box, pour the glue and the paint in the box, shake it, and it came out. It was lovely.
Yeah. Oh, well, just upset you there, then, mate. You won't get that with the Stratos, then.
No.
No.
I'm expecting a model make it, you know.
Yeah. You got to put a little bit of love into it.
It's a Stratos level kit, then, is it?
Sorry, it's a Shite-a-Larry, mate. You know what I mean? Yeah, you've got to be a bit like you are with flesh tones and shite, a bit of love.
Oh, I might as well put in the big screen seeing as you're showing a bit of love. Now, you finished your Herald as well, and I believe your pictures are up in the dungeon as well, aren't they, of the finished job? Is that right?
No, not yet, mate. I've got to get back out my cabinet to do that.
Right, okay, so you've still got your pictures to put up, but you did the banger racer, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, I did it, a little banger racer, mate. You know, nothing spectacular, because mine arrived, as you can say, flatter than a witch's tit, because it was damaged in transit. So I had to glue all the roof back on, and because of that, I couldn't do super shiny with it. So I just threw in a roll cage and knackered it up and went with that.
Shark's mouth.
Yeah, obligatory shark's mouth, mate. But I mean, this week, I finished the Sheen build last week and uploaded that to the tubes. I like your little bit at the end with all the footage and all that of the actual. Yeah, because there's a hell of a lot of people out there that aren't as old as me and I haven't seen the race. So yeah, it kind of just tied together what I was trying to capture with that build. What else have I done? Did the Sheen, that's all uploaded. I did that little guide that Neil sent me.
Oh, that's cool.
Little Warhammer figure. I'll just turn my light off so that you can see it all. Little Warhammer figure thing.
That's nice.
So Mike Fox Wolf put up a nice comment about that. So cheers, Fox.
Some of that Warhammer stuff's really, really nice for painting, isn't it?
Yeah, I did a little bit more. Are you sitting down, Smoo?
You getting flesh tones out, mate?
Yeah. I just want to make sure you're not, because you're a big fella and you might, knock yourself out.
Yeah.
Did a little bit of touch-up work.
What about you touching up with?
Yeah, on the flesh tones there, that blending of the nylon. I'm ready to mount her on a base.
Lee Barlow's going top job, and Stephen Whittingham is saying evening, folks from Plymouth. Evening,
yeah. I'm about to incur probably about 20 minutes on the group naughty step now.
All right, okay.
So Dr. Mike is probably monitoring everything I'm about to say here.
Yeah, I watched the first video.
I've uploaded episode 1 of the Urban Camo build. Does that count, Mike? been filming today on how I weather and knacker Gundam legs with scratches, you know.
Proper filthing it up.
Yeah, filth in it, bit of a gunk wash, you know, that sort of thing, streaking and everything to do with that. So
Yeah,
that's only going to be a 2-part of that. I mean, I'm amazed I stretched it for 2 parts because it's a Gundam.
Did you not get it up to 6, maybe?
No, I was going to save that for a D'Agostini Falcon. Mate.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, you don't need more than 6 for one of them. That's fine.
Nah.
And I've just started me Sabaroni as well. So I've just started in.
That's the level one that Mike was doing. Yeah.
Yeah, cutaway sub.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got a fair bit to finish. I've got me Concorde in primer now.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna do a little bit of finishing work on that and spray that up, ready to upset Mike with. Because I sort of want to try to have at least a 3 video series to upload whilst I'm recovering from all the other stuff, you know. So I won't be doing any building for a little while.
Expat Spain was saying, looking good, Festa. I'm trying to figure out what Alan said.
Yeah,
When did I tune into? Is it Brazzers or Brazers or
Brazzers? Haven't you been around, Terry? I thought you'd been around.
What's Brazzers?
Move on.
Like a bit like Razzle, mate. All right.
Alan's other comment was because he's mentioned the clone one.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a reference to a 3 or 4X
Flesh
website.
Yeah.
Because I was doing the.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Right. Yeah. Sheltered life.
Quite a bit on the bench. Some light projects. I'm currently working on planning my next sort of bus rivalry video. Is all I can say to that. Because I've been asked about the bus sequences and how I did that, so I'm doing another one now.
I know we'll have a bit of laugh, Alan, but we'll keep these kind of comments off if you don't mind. Right, so Chris from Gross Models.
Hello.
You've been up to. You finished your build as well.
I've finished as well. Yeah, I've put it on a dio because Dave told me I had to. So there you go. It's on a DVD for the dio. Now he tells me I'm meant to paint it green and put grass.
You put a lot of effort into that dio.
I'll worry about that later.
Rattle Can Rebel, sorry, Chris, has just pointed out Beaker's Mark II Escort sprue contains bonnet hinges, front spoiler, and aerial. Can I let him know?
Oh yeah, thank you guys. Yeah,
sorry to interject there, Chris. Apologies, mate.
Don't worry about me. I'm all right. I'll just sit here quietly.
Yeah. Don't worry about Colin. Colin doesn't worry about bonnet hinges.
No, he likes them too much. That's the problem.
Just cut them off and make your own, mate.
Yeah, make your own because you didn't realise that there were any in the kit already. Yeah.
I thought it was flash, mate.
What else have you been up to?
Well, I did the tarpaulin over the back there, which I made a little video on trying to do that. Thanks for Dave. Again, see, Dave's giving me all the ideas. He should get some sort of recompense.
What else have you got planned or in the?
I'm in the middle of doing my falcon.
Oh, look at that!
I like that.
Just doing decals on that. Bloody hundreds of the things. It's taken ages. Yeah. I haven't done any on the bottom yet. But
done an episode 7 on that, mate.
No, 6 episodes on that. That's all you need for a falcon. I keep telling you.
Alan said it's just like Monday night for Chris. You keep getting interrupted.
Yeah, I just, Chris, I'm not going to be here long anyway, so you can talk about me when I'm gone as well. Other than that, that's pretty much about it.
Chris, he was asking for ideas about what to do for your next for your learn with growls.
Yes.
Tommy says, can you make a black hole?
Make a black hole. Yep. If you want to send me some depleted uranium.
That's Tommy, not me, mate. He loves his space stuff.
Oh, I see. So it wasn't even your question about black holes then.
No,
it was Tommy's.
No, it was Tommy's, not mine, mate.
Yeah, so other than that, I've still got the tugs to finish off. I haven't done anything on them for ages. So once I finish the falcon, I'll get back to them and I'm sorted.
Yeah, Lee Barlow's going, nice. That must be your Millennium Falcon.
Probably the Falcon, yeah. That normally gets that sort of reaction. So.
And then you've got your E-Moples build.
I've got my E-model Starlifter to paint a build, which I don't think is going to fit in my spray booth, so that'll be fun.
Smoo Industries first aid at I was ever.
Oh, what you done?
Oh, what?
I cut my finger on a bit.
You've done a Captain Stab at it.
Cut yourself.
Aren't you our Smoo Industries first aider?
I thought you was being supervised by a sensible adult. Clary, cut himself.
Don't you get blood on that new shirt?
Yeah, can you hear that siren, Reece? Me, 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 me,
I'm not entirely certain if I'm going to get blood on that shirt or not. It's sort of I'm torn both ways.
Fits in, doesn't it? Blood on the shirt.
Once he starts experimenting with fire after watching one of your videos,
yeah, it'd be like that gift Scott put up, wouldn't it?
Alan's saying, don't look at me just because I'm a nurse.
Yeah. Yeah, you tell him off, Alan, mate.
Reece
Someone kiss him.
Himself, mate.
He's got wearing proper safety equipment, see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, poor Chris is trying to get a word in edgeways, bless him.
I'm done. I'm finished.
Sorry, Chris.
That's it. I'm going to disappear a bit anyway, so I'll leave you to chat amongst yourselves.
Sergeant Bones is saying to Reece, dab super glue on it and you're right as rain again.
Yep. Yeah. Just don't touch anything else while you've got super glue on it, because then...
Yeah, Expat's going on that as well. Super glue is made for times like this, and Alan saying, "'Tis but a scratch."
That's why we've all got it on our hands. We don't use it for models. We stick ourselves back together.
I wonder if sprue glue would work as well.
In actual fact, that's what it was first designed for, super glue.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
Tony does a big spiel on it on the Helgen 35's workshop where he likes going on about super glue.
I mean, I just ordered one of those Go Faster flocking kits off eBay because I'm going to have a go at flocking me head.
Oh, for flock's sake. Aye.
I saw Chris has got a buzz cut and I thought, well, mine looks like I've got a slice of spam on my head.
Mine's getting a bit long. I might have to trim that down at the weekend.
I'm going to get me flocking kit out and give it a go, mate.
Well, we're up to 26 viewers tonight. Thanks for tuning in. If you have joined us via the usual little window that you get in Facebook or whatever, do click the YouTube icon and come into the main YouTube page and have a chat with us all. Lee Barlow was saying it was to patch up broken soldiers. Yes.
Yeah. Tony was on about it, wasn't it? Because he used to be a military medic or something. And,
yeah.
Ray's in. Hello, my friends. Ray from Malta. Good evening,
Hello,
Ray.
Ray.
It sounds a little bit like the Eurovision thing, eh? And from Malta. Hello, good evening, Brussels. Ray from Malta.
Nil point.
Yeah, nil point.
Accents courtesy of Helgen 35.
Yeah, all complaints to
Helgen cities. Or GeoCities.
Yeah.
Shane Young saying grass doesn't grow in a busy street, Colin.
Does round here.
And Alan says he'll wait for Colin in A&E just for a laugh.
Yeah.
Mr. Mike Mountain, I believe you finished your Herald as well, haven't you?
I have, well, yes. I'll try and hold it up without everything falling off.
Yeah, you have uploaded your pictures to the dungeon, so with your die on everything.
Yeah, there he is.
It's even got the Pirelli calendar and everything on the wall. That's cracking, that, Mike.
All the spanners and toolbox and axle stands and pretty floor.
I like that.
That's in the dungeon, pictures of that anyway.
I like the way you've laid the tools out there, Mike, in true mechanic fashion, mate.
Yeah, stuck them on the floor, mate. I've got an E-Models mug there as well. Put a little E-Models mug on the toolbox.
Oh, yeah, you've
got
to have a broom
on top. Yeah, got a stroop buffer on it.
Now then.
Lee's saying stunning work. Alan's going awesome. Sergeant Bones, oh, I like that. Chris
Thank
Henderson.
you very much.
Chris
Thanks
Henderson.
very much.
Yeah. Chris Henderson, superb, Mike. Keep it the hobby. I like it loads, Mike. Beyond Hope, then.
Thanks, mate.
Good evening, Andrew Sutherland. He went, looks good, Mike.
Yeah.
Ray's saying hi at a festa. And Paul Sharpman's going, great work. So everybody likes that one, yeah. A little bit of scratch building. What else are you working on, Mike? Now that that's...
I think I mentioned it last week, but I'll do it again anyway. It's I've been gifted a 7-type RNLI lifeboat.
Yeah, you had to do a lot of work on that.
Which was, it was partially built with a tube of Humbrol glue, which went everywhere basically. So sanded it, filled it, sanded it, screw glued it, sanded it, and primed it. So I've got that one on the go. I'm going to finish the kit off. It comes with a Westland helicopter as well.
Well, that'll be nice, mate.
I'm
fancying doing
give it back to the lad. Let the lad have it that gave it me. Is a memory of his father-in-law. It was his father-in-law that started the kit, who's passed away. So I'm going to do it and give it back to him. Yeah, apart from which I haven't got much room here anyway now. I'm getting that full with models. But I'm also on with the A380.
Oh, you've got the seats done on the deck. Wow.
On the upper deck, yeah, but now I've got to start hand painting all the seats on the lower deck.
Oh, right.
Which, a lot there. So I've done the wings. I've got LEDs in the wings. I've got the engines all done. So it's just in case of doing the internals and then putting it all together, which will probably take another 2 months. But yeah, that's. I don't think I've got nothing else now. Yeah, that's about it for me.
Do you know if your neighbour or your brother's, is it John?
He said he sent me a message just now to say hi to everyone. He's in bed with flu.
Oh,
he's got a cold. He's got a cold.
Well, thanks for that, Mike. Oh, let's see if I can get the microphone again. So yeah, lots of great comments on there. And guess what? It's time for the resident Yam Yam.
What's up, man?
All right, Neil.
He's not been doing anything.
I'll ask you for an update on your Herald because I believe it went to the scrapyard in the sky.
Yeah, you went to the scrapyard. I had to clean out because I've got stuff coming in, and unfortunately, I threw the box out. It was in.
Ooh, dafty.
Yeah,
so what have you been working on in the meantime?
Other than that, I haven't been doing anything for a couple of weeks because I've been in hospital with a knackered spine.
Yeah.
And the other half's not very well, so. It's just been looking after myself, and this is a little project I've got on the go that somebody's asked me to do, which is building the old Tamiya 1/12 scale Renault R20B Formula 1 car.
Oh.
But unfortunately, I've got to make a good kit out of 3. Well, 2 complete kits. One of them half built was terrible, and another one where I've got just a box of bits with like and spares.
So you've got to try and make one car out of it.
Yeah.
So that'll keep you going then.
Oh, well, I'm just trying to work out what I've got and what I haven't got at the moment. But I know I've got one complete kit, but I don't know exactly what he wants out of it. I think he wants a spare engine to sit at the side of it. So.
Oh, like a wee dial, yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent stuff. Right, cheers for that, Neil. Hold on, I'll just click the button. And yeah, it's on his partner in crime in the Muppets Laboratories.
Beaker!
It's Beaker. Hey, it's a birthday boy.
Oh, hello.
How you doing, buddy?
So, yeah, not bad. Thank you. Not bad. Good to be off work for a few days now. So I can go up and catch up with some stuff.
Now you're like me. You haven't finished your Beakermobile, your Herald yet, have you?
I haven't. No. Literally, while you guys were chatting, I've made a little base. Go down a minute. There we go. So I've made a little base, and I'm actually going to do mine as if Beaker's had a bit of an accident.
Oh, has he cut his finger?
Yeah, Beaker had an accident.
I'm going to do it as if the car's blowing up and have some smoke coming out of the out of the bonnet.
Are you going to have the wheels all wonky?
And yeah, the wheels a bit like that. So they look like it's just gone. I'm going to get some cotton buds and make some steam out of the bonnet.
Oh, steam coming out the front and everything.
I just got a where the bonnet is.
Yeah.
Trying to put some steam out of there.
I wonder what noise the horn
yeah,
makes in that car.
That's where I am with it. I mean,
Meep, meep, meep,
meep,
meep,
meep.
Meep, 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 meep.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to leave it like that, just so it's a bit.
What else are you working on in the background?
I'm cracking on with my little armoured truck thing.
Oh, but by the way, keep it to hobby says Teletubby Herald.
What? Yeah.
Teletubby Herald.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been working on my this little armoured truck thing.
Who makes that again?
I've done all the. It's AFV Club.
Accurate Armour or something. What is it?
It's AFV Club.
Right. Yeah.
So I've been doing a lot of the inside detail, and I've just been making some crew and that sort of stuff for. Oh, hang on. Been making some crew and that for them.
Ooh, some figurine painting.
What's that? Sorry.
Anything else on the go, or you tend to obviously you've been working, so you'll know I've got a lot done there.
Yeah, I haven't done a lot in the week since I've been working. A few hangouts ago, I did start making the Italieri tent, the German tent, which is
all right. Is that one of the kits?
Yeah, she's quite a cracking little kit. I like this. And I've got the figure there in 2 parts.
Are you going to make a little dial for that
as well? So yeah, some sandpaper somewhere. So I'm just going to put a little. So I'm going to put a little sandpaper base down. Probably under some cardboard again.
Use the sandpaper.
Make a little dial of him sitting.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Some really fine 120 grit or something like that to go down.
All right. Never thought about that. Yeah, that's cool.
The sand base. Yeah. I've done a bit of I've been doing the Churchill by AFV Club, which has got another good kit. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. There we go.
Oh, that looks nice.
Churchill.
Yeah,
it's really yeah, Churchill. Yeah. But it's really fiddly. There's loads of little.
They're quite high detail, those AFV things, aren't they?
Yeah. I'm quite sad because there's not a lot of detail inside that kit.
Right.
But
keep it to hobbies.
Like that anyway, so it's not.
Keep it to hobbies. Asking, is a tent a 1/35th scale?
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. It's,
yeah.
That's got it.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got it as well.
That's the one it is.
Or part of the military manager sets that you get. Yeah, so it's a radio operator. Yeah, that looks cool.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
Other than that, I think that's about it really. I finished the Manx Nortons all finished now.
You've got a video series on your channel, haven't you?
Yeah.
Nice
So
build that, really.
Yeah.
Top job, mate.
A lovely bike.
I'll just grab the Manx for you.
All right. Yep. No problem.
That's the Manx just there. So this is
gorgeous.
Full build up on my. There she is. It's been a beautiful little kit.
I do like that.
But it's been a nice little build. I've really enjoyed this kit.
Yeah, that's lovely. Absolutely cracking. Keep it to hobby. Did I get Manx? Yes, you did. Lee Barlow goes, nice bike.
Thank you.
Absolutely cracking.
Yeah.
Right, I'll let you go for now. There
okay.
We go. Lee Barlow really likes that. Yeah, very, very nice. Yeah, it's a lovely kit. That I do like it. Some old fashioned.
If Lee wants to have a look at the full build video, I'm up to part 4 at the moment, but part 5's on. Oh, it's part 5 on now. Yeah, the part 5's on, and then I'll do and some pictures and that sort of stuff.
Many parts, is it?
Will go up as well. So.
Many parts is in your series.
It's not really. No. Oh, it's 5 parts.
Oh, you're breaking up a little bit.
And the 6th part will be the reveal. So yeah.
Part number 4 will be your reveal. Sorry.
Oh, is that any better?
Yeah, I think it's just your internet. It's a bit slow. You're breaking up a little bit.
A bit slow, yeah. Yeah. So it's a 5-parter. It's a 5-parter, and the 6th one will be a reveal video of it. So.
Right, okay, so your 6th one will be a review.
It doesn't quite...
Paul Shatland is saying, like the Norton, got to get that kit.
Yeah, it's a very nice kit. I mean, a lot of people say it, but... Yeah, a lot of people say the man. Yeah, together really. So it's quite a good little kit.
Absolutely excellent. Keep it to hobby was saying the Isle of Man was there a few times with the ship, so yeah. Right. Yeah. I don't really have. I don't really have much to show because I've been away at my lady friends, but I'll just get my camera all bench mode. So Mike Mountain built a Games Workshop Contemptor Dreadnought from the Horus Heresy range from Games Workshop, and he built it, but he couldn't bother painting it. And I went, "Oh, that looks nice." So he sent it up to me, so I've completed it now with all the edge highlighting and all the Grelin Earth and all that sort of stuff. I've done a video on it. It's not going to focus very well on the webcam. It's so I've really enjoyed that Games Workshop figure. I've got a tank to build and some Space Marines, but it's you know, it's brushed up my techniques for edge highlighting and blending and all that sort of stuff. So it's a cracking little miniature. I've really enjoyed that. So thanks for sending me that, Mike.
Oh, you're welcome, mate. You've done a good job on it.
I've shot the video for that earlier on today. I've just got to compile it and upload it, but I can't do it obviously with a live stream, or my computer would just go. So as far as the Herald has went, I have got some nice shiny done. It's not 2K clear. I actually just used. Oh, where is it? I just used Mr. Color Clear. I'm not really wanting to get into 2K shiny, but yeah, I've got a nice shine with that, and it's a 2-tone.
Definitely got
the paintwork could have been better. I went a bit heavy with the candy coat. Unfortunately, I was told the stuff that I used for the candy coat, a Steinores product that didn't need thinned, so I tried it neat, and I got a lot of the orange peel, which will pick up on it. Had I known that you could thin it, it would have went on a lot nicer. But the clear coat's kind of caught that back. It's got a nice level of shine on it. So I've really just got to. I'm going to give it another day to set because it was just done the other day. But I'm quite happy with the level of shine on that. It's not a 2K shine, but it's shiny. So I've done that. Obviously, I've got the bonnet in a similar state. It's come up really nice. It's got a lovely depth of reflection on it with the shine, with the clear coat. So as I say, it's not a 2K clear on there. Can you catch the reflection on that maybe? So yeah, I'm quite happy with the
it's
shine.
At least 1.5K.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm happy with the shine on it. That's basically as far as I've got. I have been doing, and it's a bit of a. I'll put it out of the way. Dave sent me a Christmas present. It was when we're sending me all the jokey stuff. I'll just pull my camera back a bit, and I'll see if I can pull it down. It was a little Airfix HMS Victory thing. So I've been pottering about with that in the background. I've never really built anything like that before. So I've kind of got, I've got the yellow to touch up, but I'm kind of got the ship made. As I say, I've got to touch up the yellow in it, but all the black's done. All the weathering on the deck's kind of done. I've still got the cannons and that to pick out. So it's a lovely little, tiny little kit. So I've done the weathering on the sails and everything to try and make them look a bit more antiqued and, you know, not like nice clean sails and everything like that. So I'm putting a little bit of work in it, even though it's just a little fun kit. So I'm almost done with that. I've also finally managed, I think I showed that last time, because Spidey Q8's usually on having a laugh with me. Because I've got a bike build that I started ages ago and I haven't finished it. I did manage to get some more metallics down on the forks that I was doing. So these ones are for my mate's Blackbird. So I've done all the caliper detail and everything on them and all the forks and all the chrome and everything on them. So they're ready for his build. I don't use C1 Metalizer myself. I use the Ushi van der Rossen powders. So I'm finding it's really quite good for brake discs and things like that. So that's off the RZ. And I have finally got the RZ forks up and ready. So I will be getting that together and finishing the build on that pretty soon. So that's kind of where I'm at. So yeah, I haven't really got a lot done this week because I had 3 days away at my lady friends. So that's kind of where I was at. I'll just get my camera back up. And then I'll catch back up in the chat again.
Well, I've got a question for the guys in the chat, Terry.
Yeah, on you go. Do you want me to put you on the big screen? Give us 2 seconds, Dave. I'm just locking my camera.
I don't need to go on a big screen.
Right, okay, on you go, pal.
You know? Right, I've been watching a few people who are building like shiny cars and that, and they've been using a super glue called Bob Smith Industries Super Gold. It's odorless, and apparently you can do canopies and that with it and windscreens. Has anybody used it?
I use Clearfix or Contactor Clear for me canopies, so no.
But this is a super glue, yeah.
I would assume all super glues are going to make them mist up, but
no, this doesn't. Apparently, this is odorless.
It's a non-misting, odorless super glue.
Yeah, I mean, I've got micro scale crystal clear, Humbrol Clearfix.
Yeah, I got some.
I've had an issue with them, but.
Alan, Northwest Modeler saying, yep, it's ace and very easy to use.
Yeah,
well, there you go.
Good, because I've ordered some.
Couple of nice comments about my Herald. Keep It to Hobby was saying Smoo builds a brand new Herald. Wow, thank you very much. Alan says very nice Smoo. So does Lee. Alan's saying he's doing a 2K video. It'll be up at the end of next week. Alan from Northwest Modeler's got his own YouTube.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, I look forward to that, Alan. Cheers, mate.
You're doing the whole. What's he doing? The whole process on that, or what?
Yeah, it'd be nice if it was a totally how to mix it and how to use it kind of thing. That'll be interesting to watch, Alan, because I'm thinking about getting it, but I'm working on my lacquer.
And I've got a super shiny McLaren to do. So yeah, that'll be a one to watch.
Andrew's just commented there. Yeah, I've done that on aircraft canopies. Andrew, like 172s and 132s and that. But these car windscreens and that are a bit too big for dipping in pledge, really. They're huge.
Another couple of very nice comments from people about my car and stuff. Keep It to Hobby saying Holy Neptune, that's a cute ship. That was one that Dave sent me as a joke, covered in glitter.
You can't have a ship from Portsmouth and not be an HMS Victory, can you?
And yeah, they all wind me up about I take ages to build. It takes me 2 days to open the box, all that kind of thing. But I'm actually quite enjoying it now. I'm getting near the end of building it, and I'm getting quite into it.
And it was a Christmas present, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was. And it's nearly the end of February.
Yeah.
Present for the millennium, mate. They put the dome up this
time. Lee Barlow was saying about that glue that you guys are talking about, that super glue. You can use it on canopies. And Andrew Sutherland Beyond Hope saying, Dave, I've heard that if you dip your canopy in future clear, super glue does not miss the canopy.
Yeah, no, that's great for like 172 and that. Yes, brilliant. Works straight. But these car ones are just so big.
Ah, but what you do is you just fill up a plastic tub with clear, dip it, and then pour it back into your clear bottle.
Yeah, just fill up an old sandwich box. I've got one on my bench, mate. An old coleslaw tub full of a bottle of clear, and I just dip them in there and wick the excess.
Right. It's too late now. I've bought it, and she's moaned at me for buying it, so it's over and done with now.
Yeah, we didn't notice that.
Yeah.
Hey, mate, I don't mind as long as you're getting moaned out and beaten, Dave. It makes my day.
It's your fault I got moaned at because I bought a bust.
Lee Bartlow's just subbed to Northwest Modeler, so that's so Alan's going to be doing a 2K video. That's good. I'll be watching that. Keep it to hobby saying the glue I use is from Canada and it's called Flex iFile. See, I've got Flex.
I've heard of that. Yeah,
standards, but I've not heard of that one.
Yeah, I've heard of the glue, but I've not tried it yet.
Alan's saying he's going to film the whole process, so that's excellent.
Cheers, Alan.
And Andrew Sutherland's just saying the same as what we said. Just get a bigger tub for the pledge, Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's too late now.
Didn't think of that.
Alan's saying for canopies can also use GS Hypo cement. I've not heard of that one. Shane Young saying Mars Red Fox was great. Terry can't wait for the rest of the build. Yeah, it's been a marathon one that.
That's it.
Oh, what's
GS Hypo cement?
Oh, Neil's got it. Wait, now let me put Neil on the big screen. Right, so what's this stuff, Neil?
GS Hypo cement.
Right, and what's
Just
that for?
to get it from your boy. I don't know whether he stocks it now. But it's used a lot in the clock world apparently for gluing stuff back on clocks and stuff on clock faces. And endure it.
Not by me, it's not.
No. Not in Chris's shop. Mind you, Chris doesn't sell Casio calculator watches. He's a heathen.
This is also true.
Philistine.
Pinpoint precision for jewellery, beadings, hobbies, watch crystals, optics, industrial applications.
Can you hold that tube up again, Neil?
Hold on, let me put it on there.
That's your pile ointment, you silly sod. It's the other tube.
Denture cream.
I'll tell you what, I'll go and get me anisole out if you want.
That tube would certainly stop his piles.
Yeah, I'm glad you put Sol on the end of that and you want it. Ronald Borges.
You want to go up to the counter and ask for it for the first time? Christ, it's embarrassing.
Ronald Borges saying, does anyone sell the BSI super glue here in Malta? Ray, that's obviously a question to Ray, sorry. Keep it to hobby says, with that glue I've done my Airfix 124th Harrier. And Alan saying, Hero Boys sell it dries completely clear. Okay, so that's another type of canopy glue then that dries clear. Is it a quick acting one, Neil? Or
yeah.
So how would you apply it? Are we touched with a cocktail stick or?
No, it's got its own little applicator.
Right.
Its own little applicator on the end. You can get very, very small dots out of it. And it's also very useful for gluing things onto painted surfaces like wing mirrors and stuff like that.
Instead of using PVA.
Yeah, and I have sent a lot of cars out with wing mirrors on them. They've never come off.
Hold on, what's this stuff? What's
on there? Yeah, the Fuller Expert. Is that similar?
Yeah.
What's that stuff, Colin? Go and hold it up again, mate.
It's a Super Expert and a Fuller Expert.
Yeah.
Super Expert.
Oh, hold on. Oh, Dave's got it. What's this stuff? I've not even seen that.
I sent it today.
Oh, the Fowler
stuff.
Yam
gave me that.
Yeah. Right, and what's that for? What's the Fowler?
For gluing stuff, you silly sod.
Oh, for gluing what? Is it for gluing sprues to your face?
Known for years, Smoo. I'll tell you who use it. A lot of the railroad guys.
Yeah.
Because Fowler also makes hell of a lot of, the buildings what they make for the railways.
I've seen that.
Yeah. Fowler makes a lot of those buildings.
So what is it going for? Is it for anything?
Any plastics? It's got a long tube on it. It comes out in a very thin bead, and if you want one, which it'll bond as good as Tamiya Extra Thin, but it takes time to do it. So if you want time to put it on put the parts together to get them right.
Oh, to get some movement time.
Yeah. And they also do one.
You as well, mate.
They also do one for canopies. That one.
It's good for glue sniffing as well, Smoo. It's got the bend on the pack and get it right with your nostril. It's great.
Oh, right. Okay. And Alan saying also that glue that you were on about can be used for PE as well.
Yeah.
It sounds a bit of a better idea than fucking super glue. I hate using super glue for PE. Maybe need
anyone's wondering.
What's that, Reece? Sorry.
If anyone's wondering, Terry, the smoke is actually quite easy to do.
You need to hold up it looks like he's got eyelashes on his eyes.
Yeah. From that angle, yeah.
There we go. So,
what have you done that with?
Smoke and steam.
Oh, yes.
It looks like about to burst into fire.
Yeah, just the end of a cocktail stick. A cotton wool bud.
Oh, right.
Lovely to clean your ears out with. I just pulled the end off.
I ain't going to enjoy doing
and
this.
It furs up.
Oh, that's
like
cool.
You pull the end up and it just furs up like steam and smoke and that sort of stuff.
Oh, looks cool. It does look like eyelashes on your little beaker mobile, though.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna have to disappear, guys. So I'll see you next time.
Thanks for putting on.
See you later, mate.
Right. You could also use that technique beaker for exhaust smoke as well.
Oh, really? I might put a little bit coming out the exhaust as well.
Yeah, if you're doing a really gnarly old car and you want it to be smoking like a bitch, then
yeah, look like the egg gasket's gone, won't it? No, blowing water.
It's real sort of smoky exhaust.
Keep it to hobby saying looks like the face on his t-shirt now. Big smiley face.
Yeah.
Right, so
that was kind of the.
There you go.
That was kind of what I was going for, was to make it look a bit a lot beakery. And then you, I can't remember someone said about putting steam and smoke on it. So I thought, oh, that'd be good.
You could put a whole load of that on the roof and paint it orange.
Yeah, I was thinking that. That's like, there you go.
We're really bad at giving suggestions. Right, so excellent. We've got 27 viewers tonight. That's absolutely great for all you guys tuning in. Again, if you're watching us through a little window on Facebook, do click the YouTube icon and it'll bring you to the YouTube page, and you'll be able to interact just with the chat. Now, I'm just going to briefly pop this one up. This is going to be our next one. Now, we're not going to do it as a live build because we're finding, especially for likes of myself, I don't get anything done in a live build. We're going to do it as a buddy build, though. And we're giving you
managed to open the box.
Oh, just
I said you managed to open the box.
Yeah. The idea we're going to do this time, it was Colin suggested, is a very good one. It's quite. I mean, there's obviously guys fiddling about building stuff while we're talking to you live and doing bits and bobs and stuff like that. But actually organising it as a live build makes it quite difficult because we can't really interact with you guys. So we are going to be building it and updating you live on progress and stuff. But we're going to be doing most of the updating via Smoo's Dungeon, which is a Facebook group. So if you haven't joined it, please do go into Facebook. And it's Smoo's Dungeon. You'll get it through Festa 67's workshop or Smoo's workshop if you're looking for a link for it. An admin will need to add you, but make sure it's the dungeon that you asked to join and not the cave, because we're not accepting members of the cave. It's the dungeon that you guys can go in. And it will give you a chance to, if you want to join, because it's a buddy build, so it means more people can get involved. And it's another fun kit, and it's another starter kit, and it's an Airfix 132 Volkswagen Beetle. It's about £14 in the UK. It's actually endorsed by Volkswagen. It's got a really nice casting on it, actually. It looks like a lovely little model to make. So we're all going to be building that. We're going to build that up once Colin's back from his hospital and back to normal. So if you guys want to join in on us with his buddy build,
normal.
Well, as normal as you can be. If you guys want to have a bit of fun and show us your creative side as well, I mean, obviously every guy's going to have their own take on this. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do with mine yet. But I mean, if you guys that are you guys that are in the live chat just now and are members of the dungeon, if you want to join in the buddy build, it'll probably be a month or so off, Colin, won't it? Probably about a month's time, maybe.
What's that, mate?
For doing the buddy build on the Beetle.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be able to stand up my bench, mate. I just won't be able to sit.
Yeah. So we're playing it by ear for the start of it, but certainly if you're in the dungeon and you want to join in and get one of these and show us your take on it, and what we'll do is the usual, create your own album and show us your progress, and we might feature them on the live show. So if you want to join in with us on this buddy build, that's the kit you want to get. It's only £14 in the UK. It's a starter kit. It's, you know, pocket money. So if you want to join in with us on that, by all means, get yourself one.
Yeah, well, Lee Barlow said you're joining.
Chat.
Sorry?
Yeah, Lee Barlow said you're joining, Terry.
Yeah. So we're giving you plenty of notice. The next sort of live feeds that come up will just be ordinary live feeds because the Herald build's kind of done. And I'll obviously, once I get mine done, I'll show you what I've done, and Reece will show you what we've done. But we're not going to do them live. We're just going to do it as a buddy build. So when we actually start it, we will go, right, this is a kit. We're going to start it now and tell you sort of what our ideas are or what we're going to do. And then when the next live feed comes up, Dave will be finished his. And
yeah, I mean,
here's mine completing the diorama, you know. But,
yeah, I mean, I'll be in hospital for about 10 days. So
yeah,
I should be back. You know, so just do what you need to do to make a start.
Just gives you guys, if you want to join and have a bit of fun, and just create your own album and just say it's like Buddy Build Volkswagen Beetle and your name, and just keep.
Yeah, Tony Black's in as well. He's got one.
Yeah, cool. Just keep adding your, and what we'll have is we'll have a whole load of folders with your own name, and you can put work in progress shots and stuff in it. And then what I can do in the live shows is
I'll set one up in the dungeon if you want.
Yeah, I'll need to be for each person though if they're going to do work in progress.
Right, yeah.
But what we can do at the end, Colin, is you could set up a folder and pull everybody's finished artwork in it and have a final reveal of the buddy builds.
Yeah.
Do it that way. Because unfortunately, it doesn't let us make a subfolder that says live build and then let you add albums in. It's not quite.
Yeah, Facebook ain't that intelligent, is it?
Yeah. Shane Young was saying, we'll need plenty of cotton buds for Yamaha RZ exhaust. Got to love 2-strokes. No, I'm not putting smoke in it. Bring ding 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 ding. Oh, I love the smell of 2-stroke in the morning. Alan
Terry,
said, you were just ignoring it. Oh, they're all having a little chat there.
Yeah, my little mini moto runs on 2-stroke. I love the smell of that.
Ding, 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 ding.
Keep it to hobby in the morning. Keep it to hobby says, wow, VW, or in German that's VW, is that correct? And he went Der Kaffer, or something like that.
Terry, those that are interested, I've stuck a link to this to Smoo in the live chat.
Thank you very much, young man. Excellent. So as the guys were saying, Lee's joining in. Alan's saying, Colin, I was on about that you guys are building, so you couldn't interact with a Smoo's comment. All right, okay. Right.
Yeah.
Keep it to hobby says, I have a VW 116 from Ravel. If you want to do your VW at the same time as what we are doing ours, I mean, if you've already got a Beetle, no need for you to go out and buy an Airfix one. So yeah, if you want to do that one, we're getting the Airfix one because it's a shit kit, it's a starter kit, and all the pitfalls that come with that. Tony Black's got one of his stashes. He's in. Alan's saying that Dave shakes that bottle too well.
Yeah, well, I couldn't use my Smoo Industries paint shaker because it's too noisy, isn't it?
Ah, right. Oh, the one that looks like some sort of medieval torture device.
Yeah.
You actually not paint shaker, yeah. Mine's really noisy.
Oh, Colin's one's brilliant. Oh, Alan's saying, did I tell anyone about a new compressor? You'll need to let me know how you got on with that.
Yeah, he put something up earlier on in the dungeon about the Sparmax compressor that he's got in it. It seriously does look a beautiful bit of kit, mate.
Yeah. So it'd be interesting to know how you get on with that because I think mine's just starting to fail.
Yeah. Mine's about as much use as handbrake on a canoe, mate.
Handbrake in a canoe. And we're up to 30 viewers. Good evening, everybody. Everybody that's joined, thank you for joining in. If you are watching us...
they are brilliant.
Oh, you got one?
Yeah, that's the TC620, the two-cylinder one.
All right, give it a spin round.
Let me put you on the big screen. That's a two-cylinder one. Wait now.
Yeah, that's the 620. That's the 620.
That's never been used.
What was the damage on
That's
that?
never been used, that.
Just under 200.
And that's a twin cylinder.
Yeah, the difference between the twin cylinder, people think the twin cylinders fill up faster than the single cylinder. They don't. The difference is the twin cylinder runs slower, so they last longer, basically.
You don't heat up so much.
Yeah.
Well, you can run up to 4 guns off a twin cylinder as well, can't you?
Yeah. That's the one I've got because I've got a couple of airbrushes that need high cubic feet a minute. That's the one I've got for them. Because that'll kick out, because it's the 4-cylinder one, that'll kick out just over 2 cubic feet a minute, that one.
Wow.
The only problem with this is a little bit on the noisy side.
Dave was trying to show me something there. What were you trying to show us, Dave?
It's my Smoo Industries paint shaker.
Right, okay.
It's a jigsaw, and you put a G-clamp on it, and you put your paint in, and you go, and it's mixed. Brilliant, it's genius.
It looks highly dangerous. Do you have the proper PFE equipment for that?
Yeah, close my eyes. I've got my glasses on.
Yeah. So you've got the Smoo Industries protective gear on at the same time. Yeah. So that's a paper party hat and a...
I've got my glasses on and my cricket box. Fine.
Alan saying his wife treated him to his compressor. Tony Black saying I've got one of those, very nice. Lee's just joined the dungeon. Well done, Lee. Northwest Modeler went, it's huge, £220. Tony's is the Arism, or whatever that is. It says it looks like an outboard motor. Keep it to hobby says, Dave, that's cool.
Are we playing with paint shakers again, are we?
Yeah, and Alan says his wife has something similar, Dave.
Yeah.
I don't think it's for making paint, though. Is that you getting your one out?
Yeah, we're playing with paint shakers, mate. Then, yeah.
We'll get Colin out. Colin's got quite a funny looking one. There you go.
Industries. Spring, summer, 2018.
That's actually a lot quieter than I thought it was before.
Yeah.
It's a treat, mate.
Yeah, that's for wimps, mate. Man, I'll be dear to your eyes.
Yeah, and that'll do Tamiya as well, mate. There you go.
It sounds like a dog farting in a bucket.
Absolutely, mate.
What's that fart in a bucket?
Yeah.
It sounds like...
Oh, for crying out loud. So, guys in the chat, what have you been building this week?
We're going to go out and start building paint shakers now, mate. That's what they're going to do now.
Shane Young's saying...
Back in a minute, Smoo.
No bother me out. Shane
I'm
Young's...
going to go and put things in clear off Chrome.
Okay. Just don't put them in the tip box again and... Yeah.
No, I won't do that.
Shane Young's saying...
I could do it and get away with it.
Shane Young's saying they've got something that looks like Dave's shaker in Norwich Castle Museum. Stephen Whittingham says Hobbycraft do Airfix Volkswagen Beetle for £12. I paid £14 in my Hobbycraft, so yeah, but £12 to £14, that's fine.
Yeah,
just pocket money.
I paid $13.99 in my local model shop.
Yeah. Lee Barlow's asking Colin, does your shaker actually work, or is it a gimmick?
No, it actually works, mate. I use it all the time. It's a nail varnish or nail polish bottle shaker. And whenever I'm using any of the Model Air, Model Colour or the Meng small bottle paints, I just bung it in there because I've got ball bearings in these. Give it a shake and it does the job. Beautiful.
It's best not to ask why he's got a nail varnish shaker, guys. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I shake a lot anyway. I've got a part-time job at McDonald's shaking their milkshakes. You know what I mean? Part of my... But no, it makes it easier for me because where I lose me grip, I've got bottles still buried in the man cave that have flicked out my hand. So
Andrew Sutherland saying, I've got one of those nail polish shakers, Colin. £22 off at eBay compared to the 50 plus.
Cool, you paid a lot, mate. I paid 12 quid for mine.
It says compared to the £50 for the official model.
Yeah. There are. How can I say this? There are people out there marketing these as things for the model making community, and
whapping the load on.
Yeah. You know, it's.
Tony Black saying he's currently building a Revell Porsche Carrera Cabrio. Well, that sounds like a really nice kit.
Yeah.
Nice to see the request coming in for Smoo's Dungeon. Do make sure it's for Smoo's Dungeon and not Smoo's Cave, because I hate when I have to go into Smoo's Cave and reject it. Smoo's Cave's just for us lot. The dungeon's where you want to go and share all your work and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's nice to see requests coming through, guys.
And you need parental permission because there's expletives and bad language.
Yes, and sometimes there's flesh tones posted up and stuff. Well, yeah. Good evening, John Bennett. He goes, hi, Smoo, here again. Lee Barlow, this is aimed at Colin again. How much and where?
I got it off the flea bay, mate.
You got yours for 12 quid or something?
Yeah. Just go on eBay, do a search, scroll down. It came from a fella in Hong Kong.
Right. Alan saying can use Tamiya bottles as well. Yes, you can use Tamiya bottles.
Yes, it can, mate. Yeah. It's got the actual strap that goes round it is about yay long, so you can put different size bottles in there, mate.
Expert saying he's been building a microsolid set holder and a 28mm Viking house.
Oh, there you go. Microset and soul holder. Ka-ching.
Yeah, that'll be the modular one, Colin,
yeah. You can slide out the circle and put in a square bottle of extra thin as well.
And is that was on the autumn-winter range for last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, mate. Yeah. Made out of plumbing fittings. Scott's in.
The spring summer one.
Scotty boy. Scott's in.
Hey, hello.
Hi,
I'm
Scott.
back.
Scott.
Hello, mate. Hope you're feeling better.
Mate.
Yeah, didn't get acupuncture this time because I'm doing another treatment. So
yeah.
For those in the live chat, Scott, our resident Orcadian, has joined us for the evening, all the way from Orkney, away up in the back of nowhere.
Someone were asking where Scott was earlier, so.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah, and we were just talking about where we got to the builds and that. You finished yours last week as well with the Herald, didn't you, Scott? And all your pictures are up
mine's completely finished.
On the dungeon. You want me to put you up for a bit and you can talk us through what other stuff you've been doing? Or
I actually haven't been doing anything at all this week, really.
Nothing at all. You've been making a dog's lead there out of paracord, I see.
Yes, this is Vincent's dog lead. I just finished because my auntie was asking me how I did it. So that is 70-odd feet of paracord. That lead.
You were doing that the night, weren't you?
Yeah.
It looks pretty robust, mind you. Is it a big dog he's got?
I think it's a German pointer.
Oh, right, yeah.
So big dog.
Big woof woof. So you've not been up to anything. You've not been up to anything, Scott, but have you got anything in the works or what you're...
Well, the only thing I sort of undercoated that last Sunday.
Ooh,
so
nice.
A couple of dodgy bits in the paint. I just was going back over to get the bits out.
Just a quick one.
Probably about all I've done this last week.
Just a quick one there. I'm getting notifications coming up there. Mark Taylor's asked to join Smoo's Cave. It's Smoo's Dungeon you want to ask for, mate. I can't let you in the cave, sorry. So it's the dungeon that you're wanting. Just in case you're in the chat. Yeah, so any model builds planned after that?
I have got to finish the R1 for my friend. Then I don't know. Say again?
Did you manage to get the decals made for it yet, or am I going to have to post you something up?
Yeah, you're probably gonna have to post me those.
Right, no bother. Right, I'll try and get that organised. Right, okay, Scott. It's nice for you to join in. I'll just catch up in the chat for a little bit.
What car is it, Scott?
It's the 911 GT1.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've approved Mark to join the dungeon, mate.
That's great. Yeah, it's just some people get confused. The cave is a bit like, you know, if you're in the boom hut, a lot of you guys are in the boom hut as well. And they've got like their treehouse club. Well, the Smoo's Cave is like our treehouse club, so it's just for us that are on the live feeds, and the dungeon is for you guys to interact with. So just make sure it's a dungeon that you ask to join.
It's a special place for special people.
Yeah, we're not accepting any more members for the cave at the moment. You have to be invited to the cave.
Sorry, what I'll do is I'll put another link up to your dungeon so you guys can find it.
Right, there's 3 people
you're in
talking
the
at once.
dungeon, then, that's probably where you would join the cave from within the dungeon.
Yeah. We're not saying no never. We're not saying no never. We're just saying at the moment. Well, we kind of see who's interacting and who's nice and who's playing nice, and you might get an invite to join, but invitation only. Sorry.
Yeah, I've just put another link up to the dungeon again, so people can find it.
Right, that's cool. Excellent. Right, cheers for that, Reese. Shane Young saying he's still making the Herald, so I take it, Shane, we're building along with us. I'm still doing it as well, but yeah.
Shane put some pictures up, is he, in the dungeon?
Who?
I haven't seen them.
I don't know if Shane is. Are you in the dungeon, Shane? Because if you're building the Herald as well, get your pictures up. Create an album. If you need help creating them,
some pictures up.
If you need help creating it, if you need help creating an album, just have a word with Colin. He's been putting everybody's pictures into appropriate albums and everything for everybody. It just means that if you post up single pictures, what happens is the feed drops down and you lose them. Whereas if you create an album, I can actually go in and sort of go, oh, there's somebody's album and share pictures from it. If they're on the feed, they get lost. Alan's going, Scott.
Yeah. Hi, Alan. Look, Alan.
All they've got to do with their photos, Smoo, when they click create album, it'll ask them where they've got the photos stored on their system and upload from there, and then boom, they've got their album, mate.
Yeah, some people just tend to post up single pictures.
I managed to put mine in there, and I'm sick when it comes to computers. I thought, well, I was really chuffing myself.
You did well there, Dave. I'm proud of you, mate.
Yeah.
Lee Barlow's going, hello, Scott.
Hello, Lee.
Keep it to hobby. It says he needs to finish his GU88 and 132nd from Ravel. He's doing a US captured one. That's GU88. That's a big. Is that a big twin prop German? Junkers, yeah. Alan's going, I want to join the page. The cave. I like caves.
Alan could visit the real Smoo's cave if he really wanted.
It's up in Durness, on the top sort of north west coast of Scotland. It is my domicile, but I open it up to the public. It's a lovely place. It's actually on a good biking route called the Northwest 500. There's a 500-mile section, and unfortunately, there's a lot of cars and caravans do it, so it's a pain in the arse when you're trying to get anywhere on a bike nowadays. It's
the black in the bar's a bit tricky when there's loads of traffic.
Yeah.
And yes, Alan, I have your Northwest Modeler sticker now.
I've not got one of them.
Oh, you haven't played special. I've got one.
I need one now, Alan, because I'm doing shiny cars now. I need one now.
I got one, Alan. There it is on there.
It's all Alan's fault. I'm doing shiny cars.
Shane Young, in reference to the pictures of his Herald, no, not yet. Hoping to get some up this coming week. And Alan's going, yay, Scott's got a Northwest Modeler sticker. And Shane's already in the dungeon, so that's fine.
What, one of them?
Yeah.
Have you got one as well?
I still not got one.
Yeah,
because me and Colin are special.
No, yeah, one of them.
Just because you've got a bloody spouse.
Even got a gross on there as well.
I don't have a gross one yet.
Well, Alan's trying bribery now. He's going, someone lets me join the cave, I'll send some out. No, bribe. He also went, moist and damp, just what I like.
Yeah, we accept bribes in all nominations. Stroop waffles, paint.
Yeah, so Alan was saying that he's building a Peugeot 206 WRC in 124th Batamia. I think he's got some pictures up. He's got a silver coat down on it on the bodywork. He does some nice shiny cars, does Alan?
Good.
So yeah.
Pardon me.
I'm going to make a quick coffee.
I'll get nearly that good soon. One day I'll be nearly that good.
I'm going to make myself a quick coffee, and when I come back, I'm going to have a look at the gallery.
What we could do with, mate, is getting David Hunter in here as well on the chat, because he's another guy like Alan that does some spectacular effects and work on cars.
I do chat to David. I'll maybe need to message him.
Give people an insight on this micro bubble stuff and all of that lot that he's doing.
He doesn't stay all that far.
Sorry, mate, I can't pick up everyone.
Right, I'm going to make a coffee and let you chat.
So, what is micro bubble then?
Well, that's what I was saying. It's stuff that David uses. I think it's what he uses to get the effect on his dashboard of suede or whatever on modern dashboards.
All right.
Or is it like a paint or something then?
No, I think it might be something like flock. I don't know. I mean, this is why perhaps Alan knows what it is, but it would be an idea to get David on board. And give people the opportunity to see that, because them guys with what they do, you know, it might get more people to visit their Facebooks as well and YouTubes. So yeah, they do a lot of work on super shiny and showroom sort of prestige cars. There are people out there that are just it's micro balls apparently, according to Alan at Northwest.
Micro balls.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know whether is that a glue first.
Micro balls. Now, something you add to super glue. You add it to super glue.
Sorry, Neil, what was that, mate?
You add it to super glue.
A bit like a magic wash.
Yeah. It's for filling
a bit more, mate. Go a bit higher.
It's like a very fine powder and a little balls.
Yeah.
And when it drops into super glue, it expands. It makes super glue fill very nicely, and it makes it easy to sand.
Oh, right. Cool. There you go, people. EVA or CA and then add it.
Lightweight, free-flowing white powder, which can be mixed with resin or super glue to make it easier to sand and strong filling.
Oh, right.
Well, I'm not allowed to use free flowing powder, mate.
Does that give you a texture, Neil?
No, it comes out quite smooth. That one does as it's sanding. A little bit of a texture when you first put it in, but as you sand it, it comes out beautifully smooth. Yeah.
Interesting stuff.
But I have heard people get the same or similar results by using talcum powder with super glue.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I've done before. Because I'm intrigued how David gets the suede effect on his dashboards on like his Ferraris and that. I look at that and I'm like,
and just flocking on it.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a flocking set in my cupboard there that will do, like deep pile carpet and things like that. So I take it gets a smaller block and bungs that through it. Then
the problem you've got is the flocking that Steve does at Heraboy.com. Their flocking, brilliant for carpets, is a little too long. The strands are a little too long for dashboards.
Oh, right.
Spot model in Spain do one, which is far better.
Yeah.
Doing dashes.
Yeah, I mean, I have the applicator where you can.
That's it. I've got that with the little sieve and everything.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people use the because you can convert a fly swatter. As for static flocking and that, you know, for railways and stuff like that.
That reminds me, I must put that on my to buy list on payday.
Alan's just popped up. Yeah, it is a filler, but we use it to create the suede effect. David only does the flocking on the car floors. Yeah, that's kind of what I do on my floors. But I do like I do like that suede effect that they did. I was curious as to whether it was the stuff. Do you want to go to your left? Do you want to move that to your left a little bit, Dave? What's that you're showing us, mate?
Oh, it's the old.
You're right.
Humble enamel. Plus 21. I got that. I've ordered some charcoal flock, fine flock.
Yeah.
And I'll do that method for the old carpets and that, mate.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just busy looking at the dungeon and out to see whose pictures I can pull up.
Yeah, I mean, I flocked all the floors on my E-type, you know, and it does create a beautiful.
Yeah. Looks good, doesn't it?
It does. Looks flocking beautiful. One of us had to do it, Dave.
Yeah, I know.
That joke was flocking terrible.
No, it does come up really well. But I mean, for my headlining, getting back to Dave's quip on how I did my vinyl roof last week, I used vinyl for the headlining, but on reflection, I think that micro balls probably would have worked a lot better.
You want to go into a shop and ask for that, though, would you?
I'll actually
Sorry, Neil, what was that, mate?
For the seats and everything, Model Factory Hero actually self-locking on a sheet where you cut out.
Yeah.
With adhesive backing on it.
Yeah, I mean, I managed to cover my seats with leather that I had really thinned down by a tanner's, you know.
Yeah.
I stretched it over and it took, but yeah.
All right, I'll take. Sorry, I still had Dave on there. Right,
you're back, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just kind of having a quick look and getting ready to set up for a thing I kind of did last week. It's quite good, and I was trying to encourage you guys to use the dungeon. I'm not going to go through all the albums. I'm just going to run through some of the pictures of you guys' work on the main page. So I am just going to go on, lock it onto me. So I present myself as usual. And we're going to screen share. And if I hit the right button, we should be sitting looking at Smoo's dungeon. Right, so hopefully you guys will.
Oh, now we are.
Right, okay. So obviously,
we was looking at the spot on the end of your nose, but we're back on the thing now, right?
Yeah. So obviously, Alan's on about his new compressor, so that's the one that he's got coming on its way. So it'll be interesting to see how he gets on with that.
I have one very similar, and it's pretty good.
Frank's got a couple of new items for his stash. A Golf Mark 1 GTI. I believe you're building that, Scott, aren't you?
Yeah, that's that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the other one is. That looks quite nice.
That one.
I'll not see you now because I'm presenting. Right, Brian Giffen is doing a cracking model at the moment, and I think it's a Landy ambulance.
No, it's not. It's a 432. That.
Oh, is that a 432 he's got?
AFV 432. That.
That's really
absolutely nice, brilliant. Yeah, he's done a superb job on that.
So that's
I nearly got run over by one of those.
Yeah, nearly got run over.
Was it me driving, Scott?
Could well have been.
For those of you that maybe didn't pick it up, Mike's camera, that's his finished Dio with his Herald and his toolbox and his mechanic and his tools and everything. That's absolutely cracking. Looks absolutely cracking. I love that. Let's see if we can get on to some of what the rest of you guys were on to. Oh, I've not seen this one yet. Michael's here. A Rebel 124 Samba bus.
Michael's keep to a hobby, Smoo.
Right, let's keep it to it. Look at that.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Gorgeous, isn't it?
Isn't that a lovely looking model with Taekwondo on the side?
Oh, yeah.
That looks all... That's all hand painted, that stuff, that Taekwondo.
I absolutely adore that. I think
at that. All the
look at the quality work, mate. Well done.
The seats look like proper vinyl and everything, eh? I love that. The Taekwondo.
Wow.
Beautiful job.
With the VW on.
That is.
You'll have to show us how you did the vinyl. I'm holding that kit very soon.
Gorgeous. That is gorgeous.
Absolutely lovely.
So this is spectacular, isn't it?
There's some lovely quality work coming in for you guys. So do share this stuff in the dungeon because you never know. We might broadcast it even better live.
I'm not sure whether he's done an album yet, but if he creates an album with his name and then he can move all his work into it, it'll make it easier to find. fine.
Yeah, he's just put the pictures up, so what will happen is they will get lost in the feed because he's not put them in an album. So it makes it harder for other folk to find them. Yes, and of course, there's Yam Yam and Beaker. We'll always get that up. Reese has been putting out, this is an idea as well. Reese has created an album called Real Life Weathering. Now, he's just put a few pictures of his car in, which not really got any weathering on. If you're out and about with your camera and you see an old digger, an old tractor, a lorry, a tracked vehicle, take some pictures, upload it in Real Life Weather, and it gives people a base for trying effects and stuff. I've actually got a van that's sitting out the front that's not under wheel for 5 years, and it's got loads of green verdigris and stuff on it, so I'm going to get some pictures of that.
I've got the remains of my old motorbike leaning up in my garden. That's been weathered.
So,
we know the car's not been clean.
Paul Chaplin.
That would be a fantastic weathering job, that would.
Paul Chaplin's made some more progress on his Tyrrell.
Oh, that's nice. I like that. I've got that in my stash.
What's quite interesting about that one is it's National City Travellers, Czech spelt the American way. Was that for an American race, that livery?
Pardon me, I do apologise. Well, my one's for the my one's got the Monaco livery on it.
Yeah.
So mine is.
Yeah, well, no see you now, obviously, because I'm presenting, but. Well,
yeah, no, mine's First National City, mate. So yeah, I think it's the same decal set.
Yeah. There's some more pictures on there that Paul's got. Again, pictures like that, Paul, if you put them in an album, they'll be easier to find. But I do know you've got other ones further down because you added all your own spark plug leads and that. Brian Griffin is starting his next build of Russian gas. I do like the Russian stuff.
Yeah, the Russian stuff always looks very purposeful, solid, and it's not going to break.
David Atkinson is doing a 132 Darkstar miniature in resin, Highwayman. There we go. So he started work on his Highwayman.
Smoo?
Yes.
I've just sent 4 pictures to the live our live hangout messenger.
Right.
Just put them up.
Well, I can't do it right at the moment.
You can't.
They're my mate's one-to-one Samba van.
If somebody else could post them up in the dungeon for me whilst I'm browsing it, that would be great.
Oh, I'm with it now, Smoo. Smoo, tell me I'm with it now, mate. You said he was doing a highwayman.
Yes.
I thought he was doing a Scottish greeting to the highwayman. I'm with it now.
Highwayman, aye.
Highwayman,
Right, and here's another section in here. We broached on it last week as well. If you're going to be building a model and it's got a decal sheet and you've got a scanner and can scan it in either in PDF format or JPEG format, if you're doing it in PDF, put it in the file section. If you're doing it in JPEG, put it in Colin's album for decal sheets. A few years I've started posting up stuff already.
There's some nice ones going in there, mate.
There's a bike that I've built that I can't go any further, this MVX thing, and the guy actually sent them to me via email. Thanks very much. I can't remember your name off the top of my head. I would need to go on another page to find that. But he's not on Facebook, but he does watch the live feeds, so he's emailed me that. So thanks very much for that. And I mean, it's just like he's taking a picture of the decal so I can make my own. Because these blue ones here, the blue and the red ones, have buggered up on the rear quarter panel, so I can print my own off from that. So if you are doing cars and bikes or tanks or anything that's got a decal sheet, even if it's just for a backup for yourself, feel free to upload them either in the file section if they're PDF or as a JPEG. And that way there's a resource there if people want to use custom decals or stuff like that.
I can also interject there, Smoo, that if people have got decal sets for kits and their own decal sets are damaged, if they put them in an album, I'll go in and I can fix them on Photoshop, then repost them, and they can then download them and print them out.
Yeah.
They get a new set of decals.
There was one I posted up for a chat. He requested a copy of. It was a kit that Neil sent me, actually, that Kawasaki 900, but my decals are yellowed, so he will need to.
Oh, did I send you that?
You did?
No, I didn't. I didn't send you that one. Do you know who did?
Who did? Oh,
deny our knowledge, Neil.
Right, anyway, you're confusing me. Right, this was the one. This is the one I was on about earlier on. Luke Carswell, now that he's done the right thing, he's made an album up. So he's come in and he's shown us this 1/35 scale Tamiya British Land Rover ambulance. So he's doing some work in progress shots on there of how he's doing the build, and he's got a cracking little figure sitting in there. So he's doing a work in progress. So he's created an album for that. So that's not going to get lost in the feed, and people can refer back to it and find it easy. Yeah. So it looks like it's got a full interior in there.
Ronald Borg was the one who asked for the details, by the way.
Right, yeah. So, yeah, excellent. And that's him just obviously doing all his dry fitting, test fitting, masking things off.
Yeah.
Putting his coats of paint down. First stage of camo. I love the way that the contrast between the two colours.
Whilst we're on that subject of camo, Smoo,
yeah,
I'm going to be uploading sheets similar to this to the decals folder. So I'm going to put urban camo, all the different camos there are.
Well, the one you did for your gunpla.
Yeah, so that people can actually print out their own camo schemes and apply them to their vehicles. It might save them a shed load of time on masking.
Yeah, he's done a lovely collage there as well. That I wouldn't mind that kit, but it seems like it's quite hard to get now. And now he's got to, that is just lovely. He's done the weathering on it. It's muddied it up. I wouldn't mind building that myself. That's a cracking job. And look at the interior there and everything. That's just lovely. So yeah, this is the sort of work we're getting at. We need more of you guys to upload all your stuff on that. That for me particularly is one of my favourites at the moment. I like that.
Yeah, it's well done, isn't it? It's well executed, that.
I like the subject matter as well. So yeah, so again, that was really easy for me to find because he's actually made an album, Luke's Tamiya Landy Ambo. You can make as many albums as you want if you're doing more than one model. Any other ones in here? Stephen Whittingham. Now this one really interested me. Stephen Whittingham's car. I don't know if Alan's done one, but I've never seen one with a clear body on it before.
Alan, I was just going to say, Alan's uploaded an album now.
Yeah, Stephen Whittingham. I mean, I've not seen a clear. That's really quite interesting, and it's really clear. Nice optical clarity on it, and really quite unusual. Yes.
Frankie's going. See you later, mate.
Yeah, I was.
Frankie,
I was trying to say that, Dave, but you know, not a worry.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll just have another quick look, see if there's any other. Right, this is an unusual one that Stephen Whittingham has done as well. That's, I believe it's a USS Oregon or something like that. I've never seen a ship like that in my buff.
It looks pre-dreadnought battleship.
Ah,
yeah, it looks very similar to the Russian Borodino.
It's very unusual looking. It's quite an interesting subject. That's nice smart. I like that. Again, that's not in an album either, so that picture will eventually slide down the feed somewhere. Brian Griffin, he's got some builds for last year. So this looks like a Russian truck. Yep. Nicely weathered up there, nice and mucky. There we go. What else has he got on there? So that's his Russian truck. That's a 135, obviously. Now that's nice. Is that? Oh, what's that one, guys?
That's 432.
Is that 432?
That was similar to the view I had of it when it nearly ran me over.
Oh, that's the one where it's got a single shot. So yeah, that's really nice. That's seen a bit of action, that one. So yeah, anything else? I think that was about all I'd found. Yeah, looks Ambo. Oh, of course, Colin's sniper is up on his channel.
Somebody mentioned
large Japanese robotic fighting battle suit.
Yeah, the first one's up on his channel and it discusses using his own camo digital.
I like that. That's a good sign.
Someone's echoing.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There's Alan for Northwest Modeler. I knew it was there somewhere. He's got the silver coat down on his Peugeot, and that's going to be. I can just imagine how shiny that's going to be. That's going to be a lovely one. Alan,
yeah, just put an album up as well on the dungeon. Cheers, Alan.
Right, I'll just refresh the page then and see if anything else has popped up.
Uploaded a load of beautiful work, actually. 124 builds.
Right, give me a second. Right, so there we go.
I take my hat off to you, mate. You know what I mean? Beautiful work.
I'm just waiting for it. Here we go. Right, here's Alan's one. So, oh, that's gorgeous.
That's really nice.
That's very nice.
Is that a Mitsubishi Evo? Mitsubishi.
It's Evo 10.
Yeah. Really nice. Look at the depth of shine on that. That's gorgeous.
Yeah, he hasn't done that with pledge, has he, mate?
No, that's not using 2 times more time.
There are some things you don't use pledge with, and that's one of them.
Yeah. So that's his Evo. Just clicking through because I think it's all Evo. And the wheels with you can see the wee red calipers on it.
Yeah, look at that.
Calipers.
If you didn't know, mate, you'd think that was a real motor, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Oh, that's that wee. Is it the MX5 or something that he did? It's a really unusual orangey metallic.
It's S2000.
Yeah. Oh, S2000. Look at the depth of shine on that. That's lovely. Gorgeous wee thing.
All it needs now, mate, is the Doris getting out the passenger door, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit of a hairdresser's car, isn't it? Oh, there's a nice one. Is that a Nissan?
Nice colour blue, that.
Beautiful colour, that.
It's unusual, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nissan, Fair Lady. There we go. That's a gorgeous blue. There's some really, really nice work on there. So Alan likes doing his shiny.
Shiny.
Yeah.
We're
Alan's fault.
Back to the Evo again. So some really nice stuff there. And just see if anything else is. Oh, this was the one I was trying to look for. Paul Chapman's the Formula One. He's made all these HT leads and spark plug leads himself. I think it was 30 AWG gauge wire, and he's got the main coil lead and even small wires coming out. You don't get that with a kit, so he's made all that himself.
Yeah, when I see that, I need to give up.
Yeah, there's a lot of work went into that. Now, did anybody upload?
Yeah.
See, I didn't really want to pull up pictures direct for the Hangout. Oh, what's Michael got in there? Oh, here we go. This is the GU88. See, people are actually firing stuff up now that he was on about earlier on, that he's doing that's captured by the Americans that he was talking about. So obviously, quite a bit of masking on the canopy there.
There's a lot of glass on that.
Scott's more into all this posting, pre-shading and stuff. It baffles the hell out of me.
It's easy when you know how, Terry.
Oh, look at that. That's some intricate... that's all freehand with airbrush.
Northern Modelers in. Hi, Ivan.
Hello, Ivan.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Congratulations, Ivan.
I like all the freehand work on that. Yeah, that's absolutely lovely. Yeah, so great. Thanks for putting that up, Michael. And unless anybody's popped anything else up, that's basically it for just now. So I'm going to stop sharing. Come back onto the main chat again.
3, 2, 1, you're back in the room.
I'm back in the room. So yeah, some really nice work for you guys up there. So yeah, do go into the dungeon and make yourself an album. And it's much better rather than just post up individual pictures, because it was really easy for me to find all the pictures there and go through them. So some cracking work in there.
Yeah.
Have I missed anything in the chat, or have you all?
No, I don't think so.
Ronald Borg was saying Colin would be a problem to fix the decals Terry sent because they're a bit yellowish. They are, but the ones that I posted up are yellow. You can do them in Photoshop.
If he emails me or contacts me through my YouTube or Festas, and I'll sort it out for him.
I actually uploaded them to the dungeon. They're in the file section and in a PDF format. I don't have Photoshop on my PC at the moment, so I can't edit them before I put them up. I just scanned them in as were, and they are yellowed on mine. So,
well, yeah, I had it with the Roberts decals you sent me, wasn't it? They was absolutely clagged, but with a bit of photoshopping, they came out really quite nice, you know.
Yeah, I still need to get myself some decal paper and try it myself. I haven't yet tried it, but there's a few kits I've got there that have got yellow decals, and I'll need to learn to make my own. Which is part of the reason of having them all up in file there, so you guys can edit them or take whatever you're wanting from it.
Good news tonight.
The what? Sorry,
I've tried largely.
You're breaking up, Dave. Sorry.
Using Tamiya Smoke neat
Right.
as a wash.
You're breaking up really bad, Dave. Right, waiting out. Right. Wait, let me put you in the big thing. You broke up a bit there. Right. All I heard was something Tamiya Smoke.
Yeah, using Tamiya Smoke neat as a wash on that section of the exhaust.
Yeah.
That's come up really well. I'm really pleased with the way. That's an awesome technique.
I find it looks a bit like the rear pipe on my bike. It gives that sort of heat-stained, sort of greyish look. That
Gorgeous.
Yeah. Evening.
I'll be doing that. I'll be using that again.
Evening, Pip.
Evening, Pip.
Hello.
We were a bit worried. We thought Dave was under the patio yesterday.
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah.
They were a bit worried about me. I was under the patio because Colin made me buy a bust.
Yeah, I know.
Colin's
Where
fine.
are you?
Don't tell Porgies, Dave. Don't go telling Porgies, mate.
So
Yeah, I already backed up for that.
David always had that party out the back there, you know.
So that's good. Everybody's giving each other good feedback on all their builds and everything. I love a lot of the guys' work, and there's some really nice stuff in there. Keep it to hobby. Say sorry, Colin. I gave you an L too many. What's that about? Yeah.
Did you say that Ivan was in?
Yeah.
I'm just looking. Yeah, Northern Muddler's in. Yeah.
Congratulations, Ivan.
On.
He's been accepted into the lads who run his crew.
Oh,
Right, okay. Right, so what was it? 9:20.
Blue.
Dave's cutting out quite a bit. Is it just me or is Dave going black?
Yeah, I think we lagging.
Yeah, we seem to have a
It's Baker's fault. Always Baker's fault.
Thanks.
Don't let him loose with anything that's like technical. It's dangerous.
Oh, well, he's going to need to cut his finger tonight, isn't he?
Exactly. Dangerous.
What's mooing?
He has to have Clarice in the room with him to keep him safe.
What's moving?
What's mooing?
What's moving?
What's moving?
What is that? What on earth is that thing, Reese?
This
Yeah.
is JC Model's companion.
All right.
Yeah. He's about, I don't know, 25 years old? No, 29 years old.
29-year-old
first
dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's moving? What great card?
Yeah, Smoo.
Hold on. Let's
That little baby. That little baby was strapped to the roll cage in every rally car I was ever in.
Yeah, you had that for all
he's
of
been
it.
through accidents and everything, that little Foz has. His nickname Fozzer.
Fuzzy bear.
Yeah.
I don't have any teddies at all.
Not that you're going to say about on air either.
I've got a teddy puffin.
I've got a big roadrunner thing sitting here somewhere.
What you do in your back room makes your business.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you practicing skin tones?
Oh, I have got a toy actually. Scott's got his one. I forgot about that.
I want one of them, Scott.
Puffin.
Scott, I want one of them, Scott.
This is Thorfinn.
Please, Scott.
I have got one then because I've got.
Yeah.
I've got Erland. I forgot I've got Erland that Scott sent me. I've got little Erland.
And I've got Captain Mojo.
Hold on, let me click on Mike.
It's actually Fox's fault, this whole puffin thing.
Yeah, there's Captain Mojo.
Is that 'cause of Mojo?
Captain Mojo. On the scene.
What about puffins?
I haven't seen the new Star Wars yet, but seemingly some of it was shot up in Orkney, Scott. Is that right? And there's
no, it was Ireland somewhere.
Or was it Ireland?
An island off an island off Ireland. And there's so many puffins on the island that they changed them to the porgs because they couldn't do anything else because there's that many of them.
I thought it was up there.
No.
I was reading on the computer a couple of weeks ago that the next set of Star Wars films
Are they going to do more?
Should be very interesting because they've got the writers from the Game of Thrones off the telly to become the Star Wars writers.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So is this going to be more prequels or postquels or?
Now the prequels have gone. This is like
This will be Star Wars minus 15, won't it?
yeah.
There'll be bums and boobs in it then if they've got all to do it.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know because they have to kind of keep it family friendly.
Colin. Paul Chaplin wants to know who the guy on the door is that keeps looking at him.
That's me before I had all my hair cut off.
Before he got the party extenders.
No, it's Tom Hardy. He done a brilliant portrayal of the Craze and Charlie Thompson. My wife's a huge Tom Hardy fan, so as this used to be her utility room, she spent many an hour out here alone with Tom, sat on the washing machine.
Sat on the washing machine, I was going to say that, yeah.
Every now and then he gets to wear the hat.
Colin.
Yeah, if nobody's seen that film, Legend, it's worth
The
seeing.
likeness, I think, is quite uncanny myself. So,
Tony Black's saying they're doing a series of young Han Solo movies.
yeah.
Right. Oh, right. Okay.
And Solo means something different where I'm coming from.
Is that with Pam and her 5 sisters by any chance?
Yeah, rhyming for the jerk the gurk.
So guys, we've got 30 yous in chat. Fire some questions or topics or anything like that to help keep the chat going. I'm kind of flagging tonight for some reason. I'm usually
Dave.
Here we go, Terry. Is it?
Dave.
The viewers.
Dave.
Is Dave still there?
I think he's backed up.
He's coming up as a black screen for me. I think Dave's dropped out.
Yeah. I'll send him my
Davey.
What?
Hello.
Dave.
Oh, he's back.
You all right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Terry.
Why? What's the matter?
I think you might need sustenance the way you're looking, mate.
Terry, I've got a question for the viewers.
What?
Oh, right.
Yeah, I've got a question for the viewers.
Yeah, go on, mate.
So, when they're at the bench, do they have what do they have in like the background? Do they have like any music or like
Tom
TV
Hardy.
and that sort of stuff? Tom Hardy, yeah.
We have Tom Hardy. Right? Yeah, so
Mate, he helps me build every kit I do. He's fucking genius, he is.
Reese wants to know if you sit and play any particular music when you're sitting modelling at your bench, or if you...
Yeah, I tend to watch the AC/DC 1992 concert from Don Hinton. What was that? A bit of Metallica.
Right.
So, yeah.
The 1992 AC/DC concert.
Yeah.
I was there.
Yeah, same here, mate.
You got the album, the live album.
I've got it, and I've got the signed thing right above my bench, mate. Above my monitor. I'll take a picture and put it in the chat.
Ah, cool.
Right, I've had a quick question for John Bennett.
Yeah.
Smoo, can you show how to do an album? I'll screen share in 2 seconds to how to do that. And Tony Black went, yay, I rescued a piece from the carpet monster. Right, so...
Yeah, I rescued an airbrush nozzle from the carpet monster last night.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to lose your airbrush nozzle, Scott.
And Paul Lloyd said when he's at the bench at the moment, I have you idiots. Yeah, you're quite right with that. So I'm going to go into the screen there.
Coming from me carpet monster, and he pulled all my hair out.
Right. I'm going.
I resemble that comment
about
by Paul Lloyd.
John Bennett has asked, how do I go about making your own album? So hopefully this is showing you Smoo's Dungeon here. You'll notice up to the top left there, there's about discussion, members, events, videos, photos. So you want to click on photos. Okay, and it'll show you all the lovely photos that everybody's put in. Right, now every single photo that's uploaded will appear in there. But, hold on, what's that tab? Because they're all pinging away in private chat there.
Gone up for you, Neil.
Yeah.
I love that JIH, you know.
Right. Anyway, if you click on albums, you can view what albums already there. Now, some of them are just like Alan's put one up, and it just says 17th of February. So if he actually puts Alan in front of it, we'd know that was Alan's album. Paul Chaplin's done it the right way. He's went Paul Chaplin, so his photos are in there. Davey UK's got one. Luke's Tammy Alandi. There's Alan Fallon's one in there. William, well, Sergeant Bones. Yeah. So they've all got albums, and easy way to do it is you just go on and you click on create album. Okay, and it'll tell you, it'll ask you to pull a file down. For their example, there's a decal that I used. You would select on it, you click open, and then when you click open, it comes up and it lets you name your album and add more photos to it, and it's as simple as that. That's how you do it.
Yeah, don't try and do it, mate, because them photos you got in your porn stash will show on screen, mate.
I was just wondering what photo would have come up there when it was like, oh shit, what one's it going to select?
Stephen Whittington is asking or saying he's thinking of building the Revell submarine that you can see inside. That's what I've got on my bench, mate. Get it? It's well
mate. That one there.
And there's the one that Mike's. I'll put Mike's.
Put Mike up, mate, because it's further on. He's.
Yeah. That's the one that Mike's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Colin's just started.
Yeah. Got it all in bits.
Yeah. There you go.
It looks a lovely model.
Like it's a fantastic model, mate. It's really good. It really is.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, good kit, mate. So, Stephen, go out and buy it, mate. You'll enjoy every bit of it.
And it's not dear either.
No, I paid, I think, about 12, 14 quid for it.
That's all right for
I think I paid 16.
Yeah, I can't name the supplier because we don't advertise suppliers on it.
No.
Paul Chapman says he listens to Angus Young. Just fantastic.
Yeah,
No
good
idea.
shout, mate.
Shane Young always has the radio on when he's at the bench. John says, cheers, Smoo, for showing him how to do the album.
That's the worst thing about when you're videoing, I find, is because obviously a copyright, you kind of can't have music pumping out behind you, you know. So, yeah, that's the only thing difficult about making video.
Expat.
Can you, Reese? No, you can't, can you, Reese?
Unfortunately, February. Smoo was up all night with me on the Sunday night, and I got the telly on. And I'm a big Philadelphia Eagles fan. I have been since '82.
Was it the Super Bowl or something we were watching?
And he had to put up with me screaming at the telly when they beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
Oh God, every now and again, I was like, "Go on, you have to." I'm jumping out my seat and I'm trying to detail paint something. Expat Spain saying it doesn't have a carpet monster, just a tile floor mortar. It fires anything 50 yards.
God, my carpet is about 18 stone, bloody thing.
Jared B's in. Good evening, Jared. He says, question for all. Have you ever had a kit you gave up on and threw in the trash?
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes.
No, I always have this philosophy, no matter how bad a kit is, with a bit of time, put it to one side, come back to it. But I've never ever thrown a kit out. I've
got a shelf of Doom, and it tends to be on, because I buy a lot of retro Tamiya bike kits, and the decals are fucked. So
yeah,
try to get replacement decals. So they're not in the trash. They're on hold until I can get replacement decals made up.
Yeah.
I
so I have
almost,
a naughty shelf.
I almost been the I'm doing the 24 scale Revell Huey.
Good kit,
and that
Reece.
almost
What's
that-
up with you, mate? It's a brilliant kit.
Yeah.
Who told you to go and get one?
yeah. Colin, we should do what? We should do one together. I'll go get another one.
I'm waiting for mine to arrive, mate.
I've got a funny.
Oh yeah.
I've got a funny feeling that's the one I've seen in Hobbycraft for 17 quid, and I was going to get it.
Oh yeah, that's the one you asked me about, and I said it's a brilliant kit. Go and get it, mate. We'll all build it together. Trust me, trust us, but would I let you down?
What I would say about that, have you ever had a kit you gave up on and threw in the trash? Neil, what happened to your Herald exactly?
I pick up on it and throw it in the trash. I was having a clean out. I've got stuff coming in where I've got to build.
And you threw it in the trash.
It was on the shelf. Now,
you got carried away with your sandpaper and it was left only with a floor pan.
I'll blame the missus because she was helping. And I think she took it as a pile of junk. And I'm positive it was that because when I've asked her where it went, she won't answer me.
Have you ever threw anything in the trash, Dave?
Not kit-wise, no. No, never.
No. Well,
I'm like Colin, I'll fight with it. Yeah, I'll fight with it.
You put your empty.
We've had a question off Pip as well.
All right, yeah.
Has anybody felt the earthquake today? Apparently there was a 4.0 Richter scale earthquake today.
Yeah.
From Wales to the Midlands.
No.
Where?
That's all right. Mike probably thought that he needed to have some Alka-Seltzers. You wouldn't believe
one brewing now. No, it wasn't that then, no.
You wouldn't believe how I had to clear that up. I had to think it.
Alan's saying he listens to Radio 4 when he builds.
Oh, good shout. Nice, relax, yeah.
And I think Stephen Whittingham is on about that submarine that you two guys have got. He says, many thanks. He's just ordered it. Comes on Monday.
Yeah, honestly, it really is.
Well done, Stephen.
A lovely
enjoy
kit.
it. Yeah, absolutely.
Keep it.
Sorry, mate. It's a similar layout to what Ted's super large sub is, but for those people that can't afford or store such a large kit, it's a really good alternative. I found.
Yeah.
I think Mike has as
well.
Oh,
it's brilliant. I'd build another one.
Yeah. It's like full.
I enjoyed it.
Is your own kit that you pack, and then you move on to the next one. And yeah, it really is interesting.
Keep it to hobby saying yes, he binned a Heller sail ship.
God, I haven't built one of them in years.
Yeah, I think I probably would have done as well.
Shane Young's pretty much saying what we are saying. Never thrown a kit away as I won't be beaten and I'll come back to it at a later date.
Yeah, I did with my Boot Hill Express. It was a real bind to go together. And it sat on the shelf of Doom for about a month, and then I just picked it up one day and got my head round it and turned it out. So done.
I think we're talking about music again still. Paul Chapman saying, yes, shock the house.
Yeah.
Is this what Dave was on about?
Bennett Smoo is asking, are there any Tamiya bike decals you need? He's got his stash out at the moment. He can and upload them as well. Massive help.
The main one that I need is the Tamiya YZR 500 OW70. I need those. I think it's the Tiara version. I fucked up on those. Having a look at the rest. No, that's it. Another one was the. I can't remember if the Bimototesi. I think I've got a set of Bimototesi ones there, but they're yellowed. And the other one was that Honda one that the other guy emailed me.
John said he's got 3 of them spare, Terry.
It's mostly that kit. I had problems because when I built this kit, it was only about the 4th kit I built, and I made a no bad job of it. I don't even care if it's in the box or if I've got it. It's kind of wrapped up in bubble wrap.
He says he's got 3 of them spare, so
yeah, it's a thick Tamiya decals, and at the time when I first came back to modelling, I didn't know about setting sol, and I was using Humbrol decal fix, and it's just a fucking shambles. I made a no bad job of building the bike, but the decals are short. So this is one that's on the naughty shelf. I've actually got the kit in the box. Wow. So this was back before I had my airbrush, so I just brush painted everything. So I've got it all bubble wrapped here, and it's sat in the box for ages. So I made not a bad job so far of building it up, the actual bike. So I was quite happy with that, and I thought it was really quite a nice kit. But yeah, the decals knackering up put a halt to that. So yeah, if I could get a set of decals for that, and I might actually have to strip all the other ones off and redo the top coat and start from scratch. But yeah, definitely that bike.
Well, John Bennett said he's got 3 spare, Terry.
yeah, you got there in the end, Mike.
Yeah.
Oh, John's got 3 spare.
Oh, well done. Yeah.
There, I don't know if you guys realised, but John's got 3 spare.
John, have you got 3 spare?
Apparently, John's got 3 spare, Smoo.
Somebody let Terry know that John's got 3 spare for him.
Well, John, if you've got 3 spare, if you send me a private message, I'll arrange to buy them up, whatever, exchange details or upload it, and I can try and print my own. But yeah.
Cheers, John, for letting us know you got 3 of them spare, mate. We'll pass that on to the Smoo.
He's not got 3 of those spare, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, mate, yeah.
There's someone getting a new rib. I think I'll just pop to mine.
Colin.
How many have you got spare again? Yeah, okay, right.
Northwest is asking how many he's got spare. I think it's 3, Alan. I think.
Is it 3? Yeah. Oh, they're not going to let me live this soon.
Yeah.
Colin, can you send that Ironade up for Terry?
Wankers.
Yeah. Let's have a look at the chat. Northwest is asking how many he's got spare, so I'm just going to reply to him.
John Bennett's saying he's got 3 of them spare.
Oh, has he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh, well done, John. I'll let Smoo know.
Oh, for crying out loud.
You haven't got no decals from HMS Victory by any chance, have you?
I haven't tried using them yet, actually, so they might fuck up. So has anybody got a spare set for HMS Victory?
John might have 3 spare.
I do need a front bumper for my Herald.
I've got one if you want one, Terry.
Yeah. I might do mine without a front bumper, actually.
If I ask John, he might have a couple spare.
Yeah.
I might just actually have it with a smooth front, like somebody's taking the bumper off, and just make a wee plastic card number plate holder and stick it on the front. Yeah, oh dear. Yeah, so if anybody's got any decals spare for Y500, I'd be much appreciative of them. If anybody's got any, yeah. Yes, and Sheen Ikai decals and some yellow Robert Sham decals may be categorized. I've got decals actually. It's for another bike.
Don't you go knocking that boat over.
I was looking at the decal sets earlier. I ordered a bike off of eBay and it came without an engine, and there's a few different variants that Tamiya's done of it.
I've got a bike out in my garden without an engine. Neil's seen it.
You cheeky bastards. Right,
no, it's the remains of my old GSX, mate. never did find the engine.
I ordered a kit off of eBay, and the woman says, yes, it's all in the box. And I thought, well, Tammy, I do quite a few different variants of this anyway, so yeah. The engine part, there's about 6 different parts missing off of one sprue, so the engine's totally missing out of it. But what it did come with, which was quite nice, is a set of MSM Creation decals. 112 Honda, 1986 W Gardner. So I've got a set of those.
W Gardner, you mean Wayne?
Yeah, Wayne Gardner.
You don't know who Wayne Gardner is?
So I could scan them in if anybody wants a copy of those. But the bike, I'm just going to use it as a test mule or something. But yeah, so.
W Gardner. Someone give him a slap with a kipper.
I didn't fucking follow it. I like riding bikes, you know, watching people on them.
You can't be a biker and not know MotoGP and that.
I've not got. I was more into trial bike riding and stuff, or riding my own. I'd rather actually be going brat than watching.
I'm going to send you a DVD with a questionnaire at the end of it. We'll watch and learn.
And the last question is, how many you got spare?
Some people just don't get it, Carl.
You can't get staff, mate. I'm trying to educate you.
I mean, I've been up to...
Reese. Get it out, Reese.
What's that?
Go on, Reese. Go on, Reese. You had something to say, didn't you?
Oh no, I was just with what Colin was saying. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm going to send Terry a video. And the last question is, how many's he got spare?
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. I mean, I've been up to... John says he's got a spare NSR 500 engine as well. I've actually got a list of what bits is missing.
Yeah, that was quick, Terry. How did you get that?
Yeah.
There you go.
Got in there.
Yeah. I've been up to Knockhill watching the bikes and that, and it's kind of okay, but it's just not the same as riding a bike. You know?
Yeah.
MotoGP, I've watched some of it, you know, but it's not the same as riding a bike. Doesn't float my boat?
It's a bit different to what you ride a bike. You've never even had your needle.
Translator to aisle 1, please.
6 foot high bloke on an average motorbike. Come on.
My mates are always joking. It doesn't matter what bike I'm sitting on, whether it's a Busa or a Blade or that. They goes, you make them all look like mini motos. I'm like, cheers,
guys. Bloody stabilisers off, mate. Get your knee down.
Yeah, Alan's saying get John Bennett to build it for Smoo as well. Yeah, I can maybe just manage that part. Yeah. Oh,
well, the bits out of the bags anyway.
Yeah.
Terry, have you taken it out of the box yet?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Believe it or not, when I do
gang up on each other now.
Oh, yeah.
When I do my inbox reviews, that's probably the quickest I ever get a kit out of a box.
Yeah, but you're supposed to take it out of the box, not keep them in it. He builds kits in reverse. I'm putting it back in the box.
You're all a bunch of knunts.
With my 3 sets of decals because John had 3 sets.
There goes the monetarisation.
Ronald Borg.
Any other way though, Terry?
Ronald Borg saying, "Poor Smoo, don't feel sorry for him, Ronald. It'll only encourage him."
Yeah.
We hang out with him.
Remember, we had to cut with him every night.
Yeah, we have to coach with him every night.
They're all sitting like this with the world's tiniest violins and fucking concerto with them all going. Nee, 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 nee. Oh dear! I might build 3 Pauls soon. I might eventually get my Z250 built finished. It's just.
Honestly, they'll be as extinct as the dodo by the time you get round to that.
Yeah, Colin's going on about.
I want it for the museum.
Colin's going on about Smooisms. What is a Smooism, Colin?
Oh, mate, it's a nightly thing, a Smooism. Smooism's not something to come out with. If anyone wants a laugh, I wish someone had recorded him building his diorama. About 3 hours on a 2-part diorama. It was a legendary build.
Oh, I know what one you're on about.
It's when he sits there and he goes, right. How am I going to do that? And you hear, fuck. Like hearing two buffalo mating and then one realising the other one's still a male.
The Dio in question, the one that take the piss out of me, this Dio, is one of these mini things, right? And it's actually 3 parts. It's not 2-part, but it's actually 3 parts. There's a base, 2 halves of a wall, right? But the 2 halves of a wall come in one big vacuum-formed sheet, right? So you've got to cut round all of this and try and get it in the right fucking shape. And then you've got to try and stick the 2 bastards together, right? And nothing met up, and I was smoothing it and fucking filler, and I'm fucking swilling at it, and they're all rolling about laughing, and they're going like,
"What a smooth is you've just heard."
It's a fucking 2-part dial, Kerry. What's hard about it? And then Dave pipes up and he says, I've got a fucking dry stone wall build up to build a fucking real size wall.
These jigsaw puzzles when the time it took him to do that.
I do have to say, it's a nice little dial.
And done a dry stone
walling
lesson.
They're all a bunch of bastards.
Looks nice though, Terry.
There you go, Smooism. You're all a bunch of bastards. You're all
You'll have us really smooth.
Terry.
Yes.
Would you have us any other way?
Pardon? Would I have you any other way? Yeah, boiled, barbecued, and fucking fried, actually.
On an interesting and serious note, John says he's built over 300 bike kits. Has got loads of spares, Smoo.
You want me to snack it?
How many spares does he have?
Terry.
Oh, hello.
He brings it on his
Pat. They're all picking on me.
I know they are.
Hello, darling.
How?
We're not picking on him.
You're all picking on him and you're telling him off the beach.
Yeah, you behave, Dave, or she'll smack and you'll be grounded.
It's usually David gets picked on me.
Better not tell her about them other 5 car kits you've just ordered. She'll go mental.
Royal Box joining in and taking the piss. He says, well,
yeah, Pip's in the background, speed dusting. Oh, where's he now?
Is that in between building a new patio at the back?
Yeah.
You ain't mentioned that Africa Triumph, have you?
Ronald Borg.
The whole be worse if Dave is actually building the patio himself. You know.
Yeah. Nah, get Smoo to build
your own grave, yeah.
Smoo Industries patio.
Send him down to build it.
Oh, dear. Smoo Industries patio with built-in trapdoor. Aye, it's 6 feet deep. Aye. Even Ronald Borg's joining in and ripping the piss out of me. He says, well, almost finish everything he starts. Alan's saying, oh, Dave's in the shit. And Mike's obviously went as usual. Alan's also sticking up for Dave and saying, Dave, did you just order £200 worth of stuff from Hero Boy?
Yeah, all those
I had an accidental slip on the mouse button. Sorry, Pip, but you're not getting any food next week. Oh,
yeah, but you got to admit that Africa Twin's a beautiful kit.
Yeah.
Oh, you really not.
Don't get him on the Africa Twin, Neil, because you're going to get about 15 Smooisms now, mate.
Fucking hell, Fox is in giving it arse magnets.
Ah, good man.
Shall we let him in on the other little thing about the Africa Twin then, Carl?
What's that, mate?
The fact that I've got a second one during the week.
You can do, mate.
Fox, get in the fucking hangout. Never mind sitting and chat.
Yeah,
He'll be up one of his videos.
Come on, Fox. Switch on your webcam.
There you come, Fox.
Come on,
Fox.
I want to see that beard, mate. See how it's going on.
It's looking cool.
David Bellamy now must be out here now.
I was going to say, next time he cuts it, I want him to start weaving it together so I can have myself a syrup.
Fox is saying, hey, gang, only got a minute or two, but just wanted to pop in and say hi. Just watch Beaker's B-Day stream. That must be a typo.
Birthday.
Jolly good haul there, I think. Yeah, still got stuff to come.
Yeah.
Fox, get in the chat. Give them somebody else to appreciate it.
Is that the takeaway just been delivered there, Colin?
You'll see the manly beard of tree cutting tomorrow. Oh, bless him.
Oh, dearie.
Oh, Fox, don't forget, Fox, you got to say, hello, ma'am.
Hello, Fox's mom.
Hello, Fox's mom.
No, Fox's mom.
Oh, you're getting that in early, Dave?
Yeah.
Before you get to it on Monday night.
She's doing her Ken Dodd and they did an impression with that tickling stick.
Yeah, I can't make Monday night, but I've already emailed Ted a letter from my mum, a note from my mother.
Right.
Yeah, I won't be there on Monday because I've got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. On Tuesday, I've got to work. So.
Oh, you is that the day you're going up to pick all this detail up stuff from Hero Boy without pit nine?
No, mate, no. I've just got to go to work because Andy's on holiday. So.
Steve Hemming's got under the counter sitting waiting for you in a brown paper bag.
Fox is saying that he's seething with envy. He wants to get himself a pork pie hat. Send me your hat size, mate, and I'll get you one.
Pork pie.
Pork pie.
Tony Tamblers. Pet. Yeah.
Colin, I've just got a pork pie.
See, this is great when we having an odd accent because you guys can't really take the mick out of it too much.
Translator to aisle 3, please. Translator to aisle 3.
No, I do yam. I don't do Orcadian, mate. Sorry.
Yeah, but nobody
I
can do
will
the yam
do
accent.
I'm going on a training course in April. Anyway, I'll let you all know.
You're going on the training course?
Yeah, I'm going.
Mike is coming to visit.
Was that when you're going up, April?
Yeah, around about April the 28th. Yeah.
You're going to get a photo next to that twat sign, aren't you?
Yeah, see how he's not getting it. He can't leave the island without getting a photo next to the twat sign.
Yeah.
That is just.
Or is it just like a photo next to the twat?
No, you're not allowed off the island, Mike, till you get a photo with the twat sign.
Oh no, I'm gonna have that done. Like I said, if the cap fits, you know.
Fox isn't actually getting his beard cut. He's just saying it's a beard suitable for tree cutting, not actual cutting of the beard.
Oh, lumberjack iron. My lumberjack and I am okay.
Alan was saying, poor Dave, that's a late start in the NHS. And Fox doesn't know what size his head is. Yeah, so.
Well, we don't know, it's his head.
58, but it's too small.
Oh, Fox is saying to Colin, if you have access to sweet hats, he'll be happy to send you PayPal cash monies for you to grab him one.
Yeah, I mean, that's the size 60,
It's too small on you, Colin.
But Fox has got hair, so he might need something slightly bigger. Ken, you can wear a smaller size because you've not got any, Yeah. You're follically challenged, mate, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
That's all right, mate. Let him have his full jokes moment. It's all he's got.
He grew too quick for his hair, so it grew inwards. Yeah, it's
for a sex machine, mate.
Oh yeah, Fox is saying he's lumberjack style, also a haven for small animals and leftover foods.
Sorry, Reese, what was that, mate?
When I get my hair cut this week, do you want to send you some?
Yeah, I could do with it for me Harris, mate.
Send some I know I can get a cut and stick. Tony's saying to Fox, stick your head in a bucket of water and work out the displacement.
Running plan.
Oh, yeah, Alan, I believe you. Loss of head hair is a sign of intelligence. Yeah. Alan's a bit follically challenged as well, isn't he? Is that why he's saying that?
Well, if that's the case, I should be a bloody genius.
Well, you have, you know, all your tanks.
Yeah.
Ah, well, yeah. What do you tell somebody? Knows a lot about tanks.
Time, so.
Is it a tanker? Or is it a word similar to tanker?
Oh, you call him a tanker?
Yeah, a tanker, yeah. Ah, but Scott used to do all that recognition training, didn't you?
Yeah, I was a recognition instructor.
See, and Briny.
So you could,
yeah.
recognise all the shape, silhouette, and all that of all the vehicles, and say it was a Panzer Mark IV, Aus 5, or whatever.
Yeah, it's when you start getting to the uber geeky, and you can that's the command tank, that's this tank, and it's when you start getting the looks of go and get a life, you sad.
Yeah, Tony Black says he's not bald. He's got a very high forehead. I know, mate. I've got a protruding forehead, mate.
Yeah, I'm getting like that every year. I get a bit more face to wash. Yeah.
I just turn around and say the eyebrows have fell down, so they actually look lower than they realistically are.
So if baldness is a side of intelligence, then I am absolutely screwed.
Not going to say anything on that. But we've seen you in the lab with your experiments running about with your hair on fire quite a lot.
Exactly. Nothing more to say there, is there?
Yeah, me.
He's the only bloke who can cut himself using a safety knife.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah, Fox, you missed Reese doing a Captain Stabit earlier. He drew real blood.
Yeah, real blood and everything. I had to use
his emblems
a Smoo Industries blood.
You know.
Sorry, Reese, say again.
Blood stopper.
A blood stopper. I've actually got one here. I've got one. Scott sent me one in my Christmas care package. I use if I can find it, an Exacto number 11. And so you don't stab yourself in the eye.
The Smoo balls.
I have a Smoo Industries anti-stab in the eye device that I can put on the end of my thing.
Your Smoo balls.
It's Smoo. Oh, I've got those as well, actually. Funny enough, you mentioned that. And for available for a limited time only on the autumn winter range, we also have Smoo Industries Smoo balls to be placed over point ends to prevent injury. So I've got smaller ones as well. They're really particularly handy when you're using these wax pencils to pick up stuff and you try not to stab yourself in the eye. You just put one of these on the end and fantastic. Smoo Industry. Actually, that one's too small. Yeah, it's probably meant for paintbrushes. Handy if you're detail painting and you want to put yourself in the eye, you just stick one of these on the end, and it's an anti-stab in the eye device while you're.
I find my glasses stop anything hitting me in the eye.
Yeah. But the idea was there anyway. Yeah. I'm trying to remember what score. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah,
what
Captain.
Sorry.
I'm not going to mention anything about carpets. You're all right. You're perfectly safe. I'm trying to remember what Scott called that one because he was quite cheeky with it. It's the Smoo big ball.
It's the Smoo ball XL for really, really big some things. I can't remember now. A really, really big pricks. That's what it was.
Cat, bunch of nerds over there faffing about. Good evening, Cat. Nice to see you in Darland. Those are some small balls. Are those actual size then? Well, actually, they're removed from Model Making Bunny. And they're different colours as well.
That would be quite interesting because Model Making Bunny was actually a girl.
Yeah, and she's asking, do they have pills for that now? No, they do have cream though, and Neil was modelling it earlier. It was his aerosol cream.
Alan was just saying there in the RAF we learned the difference between 4 and 5 star hotels.
Why limit yourself to half the population? I'm going to say about it.
Yeah. Oh, so we're doing.
And that's gone quiet. Ease. Answer that one.
Yeah, I'm kind of chilled tonight. What time is it? It's about 10 o'clock. We'll probably round this up about 9:30 because I'm kind of struggling for conversation tonight. So unless you guys want to fire us stuff in the chat to help us keep the conversation going, we'll probably whack this off. Nah, missus. About 9:30.
How sets do you?
Yeah,
There's
I'm
got three
looking
of them.
for 3 sets for a YZR 500 0W70. I don't know who might have 3 sets I'm kicking about. Yeah, Colin, I think Fox is conversing about hats with you.
Yeah. If he bats me an email, and I'll sort him something out.
Yeah. Ronald Borg, obviously, he's in Europe. Just after 11 o'clock there.
Fox saying, and I will stab, and I'll still stab myself with a Smoo ball.
A Smoo ball, I didn't stab anything. Oh, God. Alan's asking, has anyone got any spare decals? He's looking for around 3 sets. Alan.
I'll see what we can do, Alan.
Cheers, Alan.
I'll tell you what, Smoo. Been the model making gurus in Fox. Would it be a nice, polite thing to put out a plug for the Treehouse live feed tomorrow on Tubes?
What a Treehouse?
Yeah, 9 o'clock tomorrow night.
9 o'clock.
No, it's not the E-models. He's got a Treehouse live feed.
Yeah, they're doing a live feed tomorrow, so we'll give him a plug, mate. It's only fair.
Is it about 9 o'clock? I think it is. Is it 9 o'clock?
Yeah, apparently so.
I can make
they don't plug off.
He won't be wearing a decent hat, though.
Yeah, and there will be small animals hibernating in his big manliness of beardness or his face fungus.
Yeah, the only concession I'm asking is for him to get a hat. He's got to do a full David Bellamy on the E-Models live feed on Monday. The undergrowth.
I'm just checking the dungeon because John's asked me to check. Oh, look, he's even showing them off now. Oh, very nice. Actually, that other set he's got sitting there, which is for the #1 kit that I've got with the rider, Kenny Roberts. The set I've got. Well, it's on the dungeon anyway. He's posted up with 3 sets. The red, blue, and white ones with the 6 on is the ones that I need. But the other set with the 1 on, which is the Kenny Roberts bike, I've got a Kenny Roberts bike and rider, and both sets are yellowed. So, yeah. I don't know what the other ones are, but yeah, I was just having a quick look.
Probably W. Gardiner.
Who is that again, Colin?
W got WG.
It's got number 7 on it, so I'm just wondering if that's Sheen decals.
I'm going to slap him in a minute. Northwest Modelers asking how many sets. Bob says the beer grows by itself. The only downside is drinking the milk left over from a bowl of cereal gets very messy. I've got my boy a beard bib, Fox. So you might want to try that, mate. It works really well.
Right, just for you bunch of buggers, there's the 3 sets he's got. Right.
How many sets was that?
Yeah, number 7, Zach iBike, or our iBike.
The one on the bottom and the one on the right, I could do with both of them.
Yeah.
To be fair. But it's quite good he's got 3 sets, I believe.
Yeah. There you go. Smoo multiple choice, mate. You're doing well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You bunch of bastards. Right. Keep it to hobby.
Gotta go.
Keep it to hobby. Say it's time for him to pop to bed. See you lads at the next hangout. Okay. Thanks for joining in.
Good night.
Cat's going, what's it with a beard? How does one grow one?
Stop shaving.
It's a bit like growing a lady garden beard, Cat, apart from it happens on your face.
I just shaved mine off this morning because I had to go and renew my driving license, so I thought I'd better shave it off.
What's that, your lady garden? I don't see your driving license photograph. I think you've got a big pink spot on the end of your nose.
Yeah, I tend to find, Cat, if I cover my face in salt before I go to bed. When I'm lying sleeping, the wee hairs come up for the salt, and if you grab them quick and tie a knot in them, they can't get back in again.
Oh, Fox gets 5 minutes. He said the G word in chat.
5 minutes, yeah. I've just spotted that.
It's large mechanized Japanese animated thingy, Fox.
Yeah, Fox is on the naughty step. 15 minutes. You're not allowed to have any beverages, sustenance, or cigarettes.
Been that Fox is in the chat. There's the finished figure, mate.
Hold on, let me put you on the big screen, Cole.
Yeah, there you go, Fox. There's the finished figure, mate.
That's nice, that. That's cracking.
Bless him.
Ah, right. I'm trying to remember what they're called, Alan. Apparently, we have wigs for ladies, lady gardens now.
Merkins.
In fact,
Merkins. I don't know how I know that, but they're called Merkins.
but I thought American. American.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to ask.
Can we move on?
Right. Okay. Well,
Moving on.
How do you know that, Colin?
Fox has got a question for Colin. Is it a Forge World Primark jobby?
2 seconds, I'll get the box.
And Cat's going, what, you don't shave your underbits? I've never shaved them, Cat. I like a big pair of Scottish hairy balls under my kilt.
There you go, Mr. Fox. Neil will know the make of it because he sent me it.
Hold on, I'll put it on the big screen again, Cole.
Something nuts in it. It's on the back of the box.
Nuts Planet, Fox.
Yeah, Nuts Planet.
We're talking about Smoo shaving again, or that Games Workshop thing.
Yeah.
Something comes from Mr. X.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, Kat was asking what you don't shave your underbits. I think that's quite a recent thing. I actually find that men that make their women shave their underbits to make them look like prepubescent teens is quite a pervy thing. I know it's a clean thing if you like carpet munching.
With its throat cut, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, if you like carpet munching, I suppose shaving's quite good, but I don't know anybody that would munch carpet, so yeah. So she thinks that's quite odd. No,
I don't look at a McDonald's side on in the same way. I know that much.
Yeah, I've never shaved my meat and 2 veg ever. No.
Never.
Never. No. Did my legs once and it was off the jaggy coming back.
I'll tell you what, going for an hernia operation. I'll do it for you.
Cat's going commando under a kilt in this weather. Actually, you're better going commando under a kilt. They're really fucking warm. You're glad of a breeze up them. Yeah, if it's a proper kilt with the proper amount of material in, they're really, really warm.
Trouble is, if anyone tries to open your sporran to get a £5 note out, fuck me, they ain't for a surprise.
Yeah. And that's something you learn pretty quick as well. If you're at a ceilidh and you're dancing, you move your sporran onto your left hip, because if you start jigging up and doing the nut hangs banging on your knackers all day, you're going to do yourself an injury.
They'll be sitting there going, I can't remember him putting a button mushroom in there.
Aye, got a mushroom cock. It's 2 inches long with a 4-inch head in it. Yeah.
Some women don't look at that thick, mate.
What's this you're saying? I've got a kilt guru, but only wear it at family gatherings and such. All right, okay. Yeah. I don't know if ladies have to go commando underneath their kilts. I've never really lifted one up to have a look.
Northwest Modeler said, is this modelling or just male porn?
I don't know. As soon as that comes in, it just goes all to pot. Yeah, she just has something.
Yeah, Festa model says, model making guru says Festa 67. Yeah, they would. True Scots had man traps and all sorts in there. What I would ask is, how do you know this?
Yes.
Oh, John Bennett, you're a star. He's going to dig me out some Rider decals too.
Has he got some spare?
It's the one that Tammy released. It's the one that Tammy released that Colin did, right? But my one's the original one that Rider on. And these bastards are just taking the piss. So I've got the original one with the Kenny Roberts Rider on it, but the decals are yellowed on both of them.
Yeah, you sent me them yellowed ones, didn't I? Because I used them on that.
Yeah, but you can print your own decals off because you're like super special handy fabulous toasting and all that.
Yeah, but you've got the printer.
Yeah, but I've not got any decal paper or fixative. Or...
The decal paper. Smooism number 2.
Anyway.
eBay.
Yeah, I know. I'll get round to it. I've actually just got a comment for Spidey Q8. He hopes it was a good show. I wasn't able to join. We're still live, Spidey Q8. Moo. Right. What else have we got? Yeah.
Tonight's show is called Taking the Mickey Out of Smoo.
Right, Cat's asking, have you ever rode a bike while wearing a kilt? That sounds hilarious. I haven't, but a friend of mine has, and it's actually a good trick. If you take a cable tie and you cable tie the top front of the kilt to the back of the kilt, it stops it blowing up in your face when you're going along.
I got politely asked to leave the Isle of Man because I thought I would do rows out of the Titanic, start bollock naked on my GSX 1000 down the My mate bet me 50 quid I wouldn't do it. I was like, I'm on top of the world. Boo! Yeah, suffice to say, the wind had a little bit of a factor to play that day.
Fox is saying to Colin, my dad was from Glasgow. There's Scots blood in me. Aye.
Ah, good man.
And he's also saying, Alan, sorry, Alan, I pressed the show button on your comment, but nothing appeared. Did I kill it by accident? Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, Cat.
I forgot Fox has got admin spanner in here. Yeah.
Cat's like me, got Irish blood in her.
Yeah. Well,
I've got Irish blood in me too.
Blood.
Yeah, I've got Irish blood as well. County Sligo.
I must be the odd one out because I'm a Viking.
Scott, are you that guy from the that series, the Lost Kingdom?
Yeah. What?
Hello.
Anyway, Fox is saying the cat, he's half Irish, half Scots, so basically paladin confused.
yeah. That actually, sums it up. Bless him.
Scottish guys tend to be a pale blue colour because we very rarely see that big yellow thing in the sky.
Yeah.
It takes an hour of sunbathing.
That's much the same as Arcadians. Then.
Yeah.
I can imagine Fox as an old man sat in some house sitting there going, "Fuck off, like Father Hackett.
Drink.
I've just got this image of him sitting there going, drink, fuck off.
Women.
Now, might be one of the old gits off Harry Enfield and Chums.
Yeah, I could just imagine him sitting like that on the beach, like, back off. With these big wily beards, you know. Just imagine, I was a guru once, you know. Back off.
Cat's asking, what is that yellow thing? I haven't seen one in forever. It's been raining like non-stop recently. I've had a lot of snow up here, actually.
Yeah, Fox is saying it's like I've known him all my life, bless him. Oh dear, he's mad, he really is.
I can't even pronounce that thing that fucking Fox has put up. An ecumenical.
Father said, if ever the bishop come and asked you something that you didn't know, you'd be, that would be an ecumenical matter.
All right.
It's like the Dougal joke with a small cow. No, this is small. That is far away.
The funniest one I like is the one that did the rip off of Speed. When he had the bomb on the milk.
Remember the one with Graham Norton doing river dance in the one bit?
Yeah. In the caravan.
and the car that won at the raffle. It was, I've got the dent.
Yeah.
It was about that big.
The other classic one was kicking Bishop Brennan up the ass.
Up the ass, yeah.
If Fox,
Dougal's got that picture as big as the house.
Yeah.
If Fox,
when I first left school, I did a training course thing in Kirkwall, and there's an old guy came in and did another course, and I could swear he was a spitting image of old Father Jack.
Yeah.
So every time he came in around the building or into the workshops, all he'd hear drink, girls.
Then if Fox is Jack Hackett, would that make Tony Fairclough at Elgin 3-5 Dougal?
Dougal, yeah.
I'm sure Fox will like that one. That's ammo for him.
What was the housekeeper's name?
Mrs. Doyle. Mrs. Doyle.
Go on.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, Ted can be fucking Father Ted McCrilly.
Guess what we're typing in the chat on Monday night?
Who would Chris be then?
Oh fucking hell! He could be the disco priest.
No. No, he'd be the sandwich, wouldn't he? Go on.
Go on.
Chris is the one.
Yeah, he could be Father Stone because he was fucking expressionless, wasn't he?
I'm just waiting for Chris to pop up and chat going, I'm still here, you know.
I love Chris a bit, but you can tell the best one-line joke and there's nothing.
we were updating the pursuit on one night and he was still in the chat. He's like, I'm still fucking here, you know.
Look, Fox is going to be on the Treehouse live feed tomorrow, and every time one of them says something, he's going to be thinking of Jack Agate, Dougal, and Ted McCrilly, and he ain't going to be able to help himself.
Fox is saying Chris can be the Japanese tourists outside the window.
Oh, God. You're racist now, Ted.
So Cat's curious, does one have to get into modelling to get a waifu then? Seems like a good idea and pretty cheap then. What the fuck's a waifu?
I don't know foreign food.
Yeah, what's a waifu, Cat? Can you explain what a waifu is? I know it's kind of gaming sort of technology. I've heard it in one of the games that we used to play.
A waifu's the noise you make when someone's in an elevator and drops a bubbler in it.
Alan's asking, who would Mr. Mountain be?
Oh, he would be the bishop that they had to kick up the arse.
Arthur Brennan.
Bishop Brennan.
Fox is going, look at this perfectly square bit of dirt. Yeah.
I feel so sorry for model making guru tomorrow because he's got to try and keep a live face on a Treehouse podcast. When he comes on, he's going to be going, this is small.
I thought it was a manga thing, Fox. Aye.
Oh, dear.
Never actually found out what Dougal had done to the nuns.
No, well, yeah. It's
never found out what Dougal had done to them nuns. But they were only nuns, Ted.
It's what he said. It's only a book of stories anyway.
Ollie, we did that lift thing to a woman in France, in Paris. Me and Andy Hicks, one of the coach drivers.
Yeah.
He farted, and we both turned around and looked at this woman and took one step forward away from him. There was about 30 people in this lift, and she's looking around, panicking, and everybody's just staring at her.
My missus one night, we was led in bed, and I led there, and I was like, up in the air. So she dived under the covers, and I've held it down because I've dropped a cripple about 5 minutes before.
Oh, that's what you call. That's what you call a Dutch oven, isn't it? When you do a really smelly fart and then you pull it over your partner's head. Yeah. That's a Dutch oven. John Bennett, random comment. Ain't it made with eggs? Ain't it made with eggs? Oh. I don't know. Yeah, so Fox was letting me know what a waifu was, and it was kind of what I thought it was. It's a fictional female character from non-live actual visual media, typically an anime, manga, or video game.
Oh, look at that, for a serious fact of the night.
There you go. And Kat basically said, in order to have a waifu, you have to have a waifu.
See, whilst we're goofing about, he's coming out with proper knowledge. And that's that.
Fox drops a knowledge bomb.
Professor McStipperton's white jacket on, and he's giving it the old Professor Fox tonight, isn't he?
Alan, good night, Alan. And he says thanks for popping in, Alan.
Bye, Alan. See you later, mate. Thanks,
Alan.
Good night.
Yeah. Oh, James, it's like all the topic of conversations dropped really quick.
Night, Davey.
John Bennett saying
Has anyone in the chat got anything they want to know to stop us from goofing around?
Oh, Davey UK's away here. Night, David. John Benson, Wayfields Chinese food made with eggs.
Fox says, anyhow, I'm going to bugger off Festa 6-7. It was the unending power of typing shit in Google.
Google is your friend, as Scott says quite a lot, doesn't he? Google's your friend.
Google is your sometimes is your friend. Just don't Google things you don't want the answer to.
Yeah. Don't Google blue waffle. Just don't Google blue waffle. It's not a dessert.
So deceived now because we're all going to sit here and Google it.
Yeah, it's not a lovely sort of blue food coloured dessert thing that you put maple syrup in.
There's no fruit involved in that.
Yeah, it's definitely not fruit waffle. Yeah.
You had to go there, Terry, didn't you? You had to open that can of worms.
Well, I was standing with a bunch of biker mates. I didn't actually know what it was a wee while back. I was standing with a bunch of biker mates at a cafe, and somebody came out with blue waffle. I says, "What are you on about?" He says, "Google it." So I went on my phone, and I went, "Oh my fucking god!" and Tony Black saying, "Do not Google." Now this is, parental discretion is advised. Do not Google 2 girls in 1 cup.
Oh
no! Just no.
There used to be
another one not to Google is Mandingo.
Mandingo. Oh, actually, I fancy googling Mandingo now that you've mentioned it.
Yeah, there used to be a video on the internet called "Oranges on Lemons," but I think it might have been taken down by now.
That's Fox away. He's going, "Laters, dudes. See you later, Fox."
See you later,
Fox.
Bye, mate.
He's away to dig last night's pepperoni pizza out his manly beard.
He's away to do the script for tomorrow's treehouse, isn't it? Do not call Tony. Do not call Ted.
Yeah.
He's got a list of block Smoo crew.
Pre-blocked as soon as we mention feck off.
Yeah. They're not allowed on chat.
Yeah.
Ban.
Fox is saying, do not giggle. Giggle? Do not Google YIF. What was that?
YIF. You will regret it.
Okay.
How does he know?
Not to Google, folks. Right, that's coming up for about 10:30. And the viewers are starting to drop off.
Yeah, people I think we've scared them all off.
Yeah. Dave's probably got work in the morning, and we've had a good crack at the night and a good laugh. So yeah, again, if you're not in the Smoo's Dungeon, sign up for it. Show us your work. We'll have another live feed on next Saturday. It's not going to be a live build. I might have finished my Herald by then. It's just going to be cheers, Mike. It's just going to be a bit of a usual laugh. So, what's that? The cat's going, I dare Smoo to Google that, Guru. Maybe do that later when we're off there. John Bennett says he's no
laugh.
Who's
going to Google that and I'll just see him there with this look of horror.
John Bennett saying not laugh so much in ages. Yeah, it's just a bit of giggle and a laugh and folk goofing off.
At the end of the day, that's what we're here for, to have a laugh. We're ordinary people at the end of the day who have a passion for building people.
You talk for yourself on that one, I'm ordinary.
Fox is saying because he draws animal characters, the furry subculture limpiting onto it was an unfortunate side effect. I've seen things you people would not believe.
I can imagine he has, actually, yes.
John Bennett saying, how do I get hold of you, Smoo? You can just PM me via either Smoo's Workshop or the dungeon.
Black says he's in danger of finishing his Volkswagen Beetle tonight.
Ronald Borg has went, by the way, happy birthday, RJC, Reese.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you.
Cat's going, lewd. Yes, lewd. Yes. Yes, Fox, we know you're not ordinary. You are a princess, and also, for fuck's sake, I am still here. See, when you said, I am a princess, it reminds me of that horrible advert where the big burly guy was like, I'm a princess.
Oh. I'm a princess.
Cat's wishing Reese a happy birthday as well.
What's that?
My friend Cat's wishing you a happy birthday as well.
Thank you, Cat.
Yeah, so I think we'll finish up for tonight. Thank you very much for everybody that's came in and joined in and had a bit of giggle and a laugh with us. We do appreciate you. When you keep the chat going, it helps us keep on as well. But before we go into that, Ronald Borg has a quick question for Colin. Have you ever made photo etch parts?
Yeah, I just built a photo etch King Tiger. So yeah.
Yeah, that's like.
No, I think he means have you actually made photo etch parts?
I'm looking at getting sheets of photo etch and having a play with,
Etching
them and
them.
everything. Yeah. It's something I'm looking into doing.
Cat's going, thanks for the stream. Yeah, we really appreciate you guys coming in, because obviously if you bounce off us in the chat, it kind of keeps it going a little bit. I was flagging a bit tonight. I was running out of stuff to say, and then you guys all bumped in the chat, and then we were rolling about in laughter and being really naughty and stuff. So
this is like our nightly drivel, isn't it?
As usual. So until next Saturday, take care of yourselves, and of course, try not to stick things to your face if you can help it, especially if you're using super glue. Tony Black saying there's some good tutorials for making PE on YouTube. There's lots of stuff.
I'll be intrigued to see if you can get something like one of these little laser cutters that would do that real intricate work.
I'm pretty sure there's stuff that you can like screen print and etch with acid in it.
Yeah, but the thought of me and acid in the same room. That can
Ronald Borg saying there's a guy called David Danek has a video if you're interested.
Oh, brilliant! I'll have a look at that.
David Danek, otherwise known as Plasma.
Plasmo. Oh, is that Plasmo?
Yeah, Jared. Hi, everyone as well. Hi, Jared.
Hi, Jared.
Lovely lad.
As I say, thanks very much for everybody coming in. We're going to go off and make a cup of coffee and stuff and just
right.
So it's goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me. Thanks for coming in and listening to our inane drivel.
And it's a meep from me.
Night, Princess Fox.
See you, Paul. See you, Ronald.
Paul Whitewood, thanks for the laughs and company. See you next time. And John Bennett's my guys and all the rest. Right, night, guys. I'm got. Where's that button, Dave?
Down there.
Just up there.
Have you got a button? Where's the button?